Where's WordPad?
How do I change my name in Roll20?
It's in the setting on the far right on Roll20. So you go in Roll20, it's like the three or the gear icon.
Yeah, it's
And
far
then how
right
do I
over
change the visual thing? The character portrait.
Oh, I don't know. I have mine set as like just text.
Yeah, go to game and audio. There's a slight tab over for video, and just set that to name only.
Yeah, because we really don't need pictures.
It's like if we didn't have Discord.
Yeah, that's fair, but yeah.
No.
What? Throw this away. What do you mean no? You know.
What do you mean no? Oh.
What do you
The fuck you mean?
The fuck you
This is such a good
God
fucking
damn it.
video.
Oh hell nah.
You guys got me.
It's so good. You have to admit, that's so good. What do you mean no? Oh. So good.
Also under
Really?
audio and video is the master volume for
Can I
music.
get my red solo cup? Wait,
So if the
you
music is
haven't
too
got it?
loud or anything, you can just go there.
I got that.
turn
Don't
it
worry.
off, or just,
I'm trying to.
I
find
can
this
read
Especially
video.
if it's copyrighted music for Viking. Viking just has no music now.
I can just slam it down.
Wait, is it copyrighted?
Yes.
Guys, I have a green notebook for this campaign.
I'm gonna tell you,
My notebook.
music's been copyrighted for at least 40 sessions now.
No, for the 2 campaigns, they've been read.
Well, I don't think it's been blocking audio, so we're fine.
Yeah. It's just not picking it up. And it's not like in the top 40 artists.
The grade slate doesn't work. It's funny, but it doesn't work.
Chris, doesn't work. Okay,
Whatever. Go with it. It's
Can
fine.
I save? Is there save button? I'm not meant to save this game. Wait,
I
select
could
today.
just save automatically. You never know.
Well, it said last save like 30 minutes ago. So last time I said follow the access road.
Will, you have a green
What?
notebook?
Yeah.
I have a green notebook.
No way. What? No way. Oh, save game. I just saved the game, guys.
Let's see who remains the note taker after a few sessions.
I know, right, dude?
My bet is on Will.
I want to get better
Yeah.
at that.
This guy up here.
I'll continue taking notes, guys. Don't
to me,
worry.
you're pointing at me. That's hilarious.
Who's this guy?
Spirit.
Spirit for me. Eric
Yes.
is
Spirit's over
above
here
you.
for me.
I will say
Eric is
Last
above you.
campaign. Let's see.
the game has held my attention.
This
This
is
is
also
getting
from my
stupid.
last campaign.
Pull out all my die. It's gonna be so weird having 7 people
Oh shit, I should
Right.
change my character's name.
At least for a little bit.
for the time being. I
Yeah,
might
in
have
our
to get.
efforts to have 6 people. We put 7 people in the campaign.
I might have to get a new set of die for this
Doesn't
campaign.
matter then.
This time
Yeah.
around. This right here.
Hey,
This
a
is
trip to
this dice set has saved my ass so many times. It is countless.
He's gonna roll nothing but natural ones.
Don't you fucking say that.
Don't you dare put that evil on
bastard.
me, Ricky Bobby.
Hardy Dusty. Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Wait, so how do you make it like picture only or whatnot? Fuck.
Make it
In
name
Roll20.
only. It's going to
Yeah.
be gear, video, or audio and video. Switch over to the tab that says video display. Player video avatar size. Name only.
Awesome. Thank
Oh,
you.
Grandpa. I don't know
That's
why
too
that-
damn bad.
That's too damn bad.
I get the wonderful aroma of our den currently smelling like diesel fuel.
Dude,
Nice.
that's what I'm smelling like right now.
So at work, I was changing the fuel filters on the combine And it's a German combine, of course, so it's not easy. It's not simple. Of like, here they are. There's the fuel cutoff switch. Turn that off. Take those
Yeah.
out. Replace it.
Germany's
I do the
best.
top one. Top one. I undo it. It starts leaking fuel a little bit. I'm like, oh, I put it back on there. I get some like paper towels, and it
Mm,
stops leaking. I'm like, oh, cool. Okay, that makes sense. I undo it. I put the other one. I put the new one back on. I go to the low side, and I'm sitting there. And this time, I'm like, oh, it's gonna leak a little bit. Duh. I start unscrewing it. It starts leaking. I'm like, oh, it's fine. And then I just pull it off, and it goes whoosh. And it was a waterfall of this red diesel fuel
Jeez.
pouring onto the shop floor. I'm like, fuck! And I grab the filter, throwing it on there. At this point, it's just running down my arms as I'm like screwing it on there.
Please no.
It's
Luckily, my
agriculture
boss
diesel
isn't
fuel,
there,
too.
but I was like, so the shop has a nice smell to it. He's like, what'd you do? And I'm like, well.
Well.
And then I read the manual like 3 times. Nowhere does it say there's a fuel shut off to prevent that. And then I even emailed a guy I messaged a guy on Reddit that worked on these engines. He's like, oh yeah, no, there's no cutoff. And I'm just like, oh, neat.
As intended.
As in,
New
thanks,
floor, everything will
Germany.
change.
Thanks, Hitler. Thanks, Hitler. God.
I think you have to change the bottom one first. Then it creates
Well,
a vacuum.
I think what happened is that the bottom one sits lower than the fuel tank. And we had a full fuel tank. Holy bananas. Is that 2 in a shot?
Uh-huh.
I love you. So we have to have a moment of silence for today.
Oh, that's right.
Toby Keith, yes.
Toby Keith, Red Solo Cup.
Somebody told me at work. You know.
We are
I don't know
full
who that is.
celebration of Red Solo Cups.
I don't know who Toby Keith is.
Me either. But that's okay.
He's a country singer,
Mm,
one of the
and he had one
best.
song specifically called Red Solo
Red
Cup.
Solo Cup. Oh,
Yeah.
that guy. Okay.
And so,
bring your
hence
country
the
back.
Red Solo Cup.
Let me do something real quick.
Can't believe you have a fucking cup that's a red Solar Cup, like mug.
Funny thing is, I didn't even buy this. Jonathan and Chris showed up to pizza party one night, and he's like, "Will, here, we got you this," and I was like, "Thank you."
Actually, I've got a friend of mine who's a wine snob, a wine glass Red Solo Cup version.
They have a
for
bunch of
Christmas
them
last
there.
year. Yeah.
They have wine glasses. They have those ones. They have martini glasses. They have like all you can think of just Red Solo Cups. It's
America.
yeah. In car.
Yeah. Very it's very
Gotta hit
sad.
him.
It's one of my
It was.
favorite artists, really.
He was up there.
He
Like
was up
some
there.
of his songs are just foundational to like
Oh,
me growing
absolutely.
up.
He lost battle with cancer.
Spirit, have you heard the Canadian version of his It's Hot in Here?
No.
Oh, I'll send it to you right now. It's absolutely. I'll put it in the chat. It's absolutely hilarious. I recommend listening to. Hot in Her, Canada.
In the meantime, while we get started, I don't know if I've told you all about something called Beyond 20, but it's a browser plugin that connects Roll20 and D&D Beyond.
Beyond 20.
Beyond 20. It's a browser extension, I believe, maybe only for Chrome. I don't know if it has a Firefox equivalent.
I don't have
Oh,
Firefox. I have Opera GX.
So, yeah,
Opera
Chromium
GX
browser.
on Roll20 because it fucking logs.
So-
Am I scrub
anything
because I'm
on
still using
Chrome.
Microsoft Edge?
You might be able to do a browser extension. I think literally the only person that's not Chromium is Firefox.
Huh.
Maybe, I don't know. But
So
yeah,
we'll
Beyond
just
I
make
20.
a
use
character
Opera
sheet?
GX, so I don't know.
We'll just make a character sheet from my Beyond into Roll20. Is that what you're
It
saying?
won't
or-
make the sheet. You just stay on D&D Beyond, and when you roll on D&D Beyond, it will shove the roll into Roll20.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't do that.
I use physical dice anyways, yeah.
What is it called?
Beyond 20.
Beyond 20.
Just
Beyond
Google it.
20?
Yeah, why are you so
Actually,
funny?
neat. I'm not going to use it.
What?
Yeah,
Good
if you
idea.
roll
I'll use my
physical
too.
dice, if you roll physical dice, it's fine. But if you roll digital, it is a way to connect.
Call me a
Gotcha.
little old fashioned here, but
Yeah, I like rolling dice too.
I like the sweet satisfaction of
I
getting
don't
that
exactly
one
have the table space to roll physical dice.
10
so-
times in a
Just
row.
in staring at it for like 20 seconds before you say anything.
Yeah.
It's
And then
like,
Chris like, go ahead and roll for me, and I'm like, oh, he said it. Roll again because that was a fucking absolute shit show of a roll. I was like,
Good-
fuck,
good
I'm not
thing
rolling
you
at
said
that
it.
one.
good
Not
thing you said
honest.
roll for it.
Yeah, oh, okay, I'll roll for it now.
Yeah, I'll roll for it now. Thank you, Chris.
Ignore the
all-
dice rolling sound that you just heard.
Right, you
Yeah,
just
that's
you just pre-roll. What did you get?
It's a DM's favorite trick is just rolling a dice,
Yeah.
making sure people hear it. It's a click clacky sound. It reminds you of something.
It's like
You gotta hit him with the
What's he
random.
rolling for?
Hit him with the
PTSD.
random-
No, you want to know.
Give me a
Yeah,
perception check.
Give me a wisdom save, please.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
please.
Out of nowhere. Oh, what?
Whoa.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah,
For
there's
now.
nothing there.
Give me a dexterity save.
You don't
Yeah,
notice
nothing
anything.
happens. Nothing happens.
I got a nat one. Oh, you're safe. What?
You think you're safe.
Walking beige.
That's
flag.
even better. Like when you say you think you're safe. Huh?
But
It's
am
like-
I safe?
Give me a
Am
wisdom,
I?
Yourself hidden.
or the give me a wisdom save. You roll it. It's like okay, and it just leaves it there.
It's like Baldur's Gate
I have
3
done-
when it
I
says
have done that
perception
to you
check
guys
failed,
before.
perception check failed, perception check failed.
And then everyone just stops and just is extra careful.
Yeah,
Like, huh?
just like in the real game.
I feel like I've missed something.
Hmm.
Right. Don't think we can delay any longer. Gave it all we could. Nathan's got as much time as he needs now. All right.
Let it rip.
Without further ado, 4 years. 4 years ago has passed since the cataclysmic day known as the Day of Mourning. Known as the Day of Mourning swept through the great nation Sire, leaving naught but destruction in its wake. On that fateful day, armies retreated, swords were sheathed, and all gazed upon the shroud of dead grey mist of a sickening burden of guilt. It was a sobering moment for the continent of Corvair, which had embroiled itself in an increasingly desperate war of succession for the last century. 2 years later, the Treaty of Thronehold was signed, and the last war was brought to conclusion. 2 years have since passed since that fateful day. The world trudges on, burdened by the sins of a century past. Breland and Thrain find themselves indebted to the dragon-marked houses, while Ondair remains firmly under their grasp. Karnaf still grapples to expunge blood of Vol cultists from its soil, a consequence of the ill-conceived use of necromancy to bolster their failing military might. Meanwhile, the refugees of the nation's Sire cry out for their lost homeland, torn between seeking vengeance and forging a new existence. The land continues to broil in turmoil. But our journey begins in Brelan, in the eastern reaches along the nation's precarious border. To the north lies Thrain, and to the east, the Mournland. The Mournland, its large, dead gray mist casts an ominous shadow over the town. This steadfast fortress town of Vatharond has stood ready throughout the history of Corvair as a bulwark against the legions of Warforged, holy zealots, undead legion. It stood. That was until the Day of Mourning. Now, town is in decay, populace dwindling from the anomalies that come through the dead gray mist that assail the very gates. Despite the dangers, the Deathgate Adventurers Guild ensures that there's a sanctuary for heroes and scavengers alike. Whether drawn by the lust for Vatharon's call or driven by other forces, it is here amidst the remnants of this shattered land our path begins. Change the scene.
Oh,
In the
maybe if
north,
I launched the actual campaign page, that would work.
that would help. In the northern old military corridor, now abandoned, there is a warehouse that sits predominantly unoccupied. A letter many of you have received beckoned you to this very spot, but the first of which is a very certain Warforged. If Mamar can tell us a bit about the character as you walk to the abandoned warehouse.
As in, like, a description, or?
Yeah, tell us about Mamar.
Okay. So, Omar is a Warforge, of course. And when you first see him, you see what looks to be... you couldn't really make it out, but you can kind of see that it had blue. Like a blue uniform that is just scrapped up to hell. And... man, you got me on the spot.
Yeah, I did.
He has a very seriousness to him, as well as unstableness that makes you uneasy, but also in a weird way of assurance.
Yeah.
He-
One eye occasionally flickering.
One eye flickering and the other stays still.
Nathan, are you here, or are you just listening?
I am here. I'm just kind of getting some shit together, but I am here.
Got it.
Oh, wow.
Damn!
Hey guys, what's up?
That's our shifter.
Go, white boy, go.
You can go outside in the sun too. You know that, right?
The beacons
I'll
are
fix
lit.
it.
Guns
White
across
balance,
the
I know
white
I'm
room.
going.
balance.
It's white balance.
I'll give you a little bit of time.
He works like
There we
he's
go.
giving him much
Next.
sunlight.
I was about to
There we go.
do a little bit more.
Oh yeah, go on.
No, if
Tell
you-
me
if
about
you-
one a little bit more.
Essentially, he's dirty. He's a kind of little bit of older model than the typical Warforges you'd see. You know, he's made out of what you can see is wood and metal to, you know, part of his element. But yeah, that's most you can kind of get from first glance looking at Mamar.
All right, Mamar, you step up to the this old military warehouse, and you give a few knocks against the door, but no reply as of yet. So you're just left waiting. In the meantime, I hope I'm saying this right because this name has just come onto my radar. Zephiel?
Zephael, yeah.
Zephiel. Okay, can you please describe your character?
Where are they? First of all,
You are in the old military corridor, which is this northern section of Atheron,
No, I mean, like-
approaching an old military warehouse.
do I see anyone else?
You see right now Mamar.
Okay. So am I kind of following someone essentially?
You just like happen to be going the same way. It's a strange occurrence already that two people are traveling the northern road. So you do both take the same turn into this abandoned section of Atheron.
Okay. So a figure, elf-like, walks forward. He's a little bit trepidatious, especially since he sees someone, I'm guessing, going into the door of the
Not in
warehouse,
yet. They
knocking on it?
they knock against the door, but no reply.
And that's the warehouse he knows he's supposed to go to as well,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay, a little bit trepidatious, walking forward, slowly kind of starts coming up to the side of the wall instead. But still has to linger forward but has some stuff at the ready. Kind of, I don't know, not too tall, definitely not, maybe 5'10",
Mm-hmm.
and slowly slinks forward. Some russet robes covering with a hood. That's it.
All right. Yeah, concealing elven features, and I believe your attire also does have a multitude of pouches, if I'm correct.
Yes, multiple dispatches. No backpack, just multiple dispatches.
Right. You are also kind of left in this quasi state of waiting. About a minute passes before Ermine, if you can describe your entryway.
It's like a face hugger.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. You see about a 6 foot tall, a little bit about right there. Very lean, yet muscular. Shifter, being as someone part animal, very common sight in general, not like something super rare. You would have seen it before. I have leather armor on, and from the arms you can see they have mostly a light bit of thicker hair, almost fur, in a darker brown, about this color. I have props today, guys. With some mixings of this in. The leather armor is mainly upper body, and then some in the legs. You see that I am not wearing shoes. That I have definitely like larger claws on my toes that are still human-esque toes, but more animalistic, of course. Pronounced fangs from the front, slightly longer ears. That poke out through my slightly longer, not elf long, but slightly longer, that poke out through my hood that is slightly down with a bow over my shoulder.
All right. So you walk on the scene of the old military warehouse. There's one individual that's kind of slinking in the back, and you see a warforged that is much closer to the door and seems to have knocked it maybe and is waiting as well.
I'll find is there any we're in the town of perfect. Are there any like small saplings inside of the city? Any small trees or anything?
No.
Any areas that are slightly away where I can see basically I would lean against a wall that wait, where are we?
Up here.
Let me reping you.
Okay, that's what I thought. Cool, wonderful, thank you. I'd lean so that I can see them, but I'm not near them.
Okay. Also leaning back. Keeping distance, you are still all relative strangers to one another. A little bit more time passes.
Is Viking out of focus for me, too?
He's just been out of focus, yeah. Next on approach is the character Valkyrie. Hall.
Try cycling your camera, Josh.
Cycling.
So
On and off.
about a 5'8" female Kalash star, if anyone's familiar with that race, approaches the white hair. She doesn't really make eye contact with anybody. She kind of keeps her eyes down, kind of awkwardly and clumsily, like walks to the, I guess we're at the building. We're going toward the building.
Mm-hmm.
She's wearing a kind of animalistic kind of like hide, something that you would see it was obviously handmade, not professionally, but still pretty well upkept. Green eyes, very about 120 pounds or so. Scar across her left eye going down. She has a shield on her back with a long wooden post, kind of like a staff, but it's intricate with like a totem, has bears and wolves and such on it. And at the top are 2 antlers that come off.
And what breed are you? I'm sorry, I didn't hear your race.
Breed?
From the
Breed?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
From
say
the onset, when looking, looks just human.
Okay.
Just looks
Like,
looks like a
just-
humanoid with.
Yeah.
Viking, you're really quiet. I think.
Oh.
Is
Sorry,
he
I
quiet for
turned
you
my.
guys? Or...
actually,
No, I
actually
turned
missed
myself
the
down.
name.
Okay.
But yeah, humanoid. White kind of braided hair into a single braid. Green eyes, scar across the left eye. Leatherish, hide-ish like clothing.
Right. You walk
Pretty
in on
dirty
the
from the
scene,
day's work.
Valkyrie, and there's like this growing crowd of people that are coming this direction. The notice on the back of it did point to this very building, so you can assume people are just waiting to be let in.
I kind of hang towards the outskirts of the crowd. Don't really get involved with the crowd at all.
It's not so much a crowd now as one person at the door and a slow perimeter of everyone surrounding. But you do also take up post further away. Not that far behind you is the character of Bellodash.
Slack-jawed orc, really light green skin, piercing orange eyes, about 7 feet tall, and a pelt. Basically just wearing a pelt.
All right.
And he has a bunch of elemental burn, singe marks all over him.
Yeah. Well traveled, well worn.
Yes.
You arrive on the scene as well, which is now really just a warforged at the door, and you can kind of spot people around the outskirts that are probably also waiting, but have opted to buy themselves much more room away from everyone else.
I glance at them, but I just head towards the door.
All right.
No, it says head to building, heading to building.
You approach the door. There is a small light that would be overhead, but it's currently dimmed at the moment. It is kind of a sheet metal door that's closed. Mamar, you are standing beside it.
Hmm.
Choose to interact very briefly. You got time. Moment.
I say nothing.
Okay.
My business
Fair
is my
enough.
business.
Then we move on to the next to arrive. Feathers. Talk a bit about your character.
Right. So, walking with a slight bounce in his step, you see a tabaxi, who is most like a gray and brown mottled fur. You see that he carries with him many potion bottles, only one of which currently is full of some sort of bright orange liquid. He's got tawny eyes, is about 6'5" and 160 pounds. He's got, leather armor, pretty well worn, but nothing, detrimental or anything. It's well kept. And he seems very excited to see a bunch of people around, and is going to immediately walk up to somebody and say hi, if we want to do that right now or not.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
He will Okay.
Go ahead. Who do you want to
Do you want to
walk up
introduce
to?
the next person, or you want to?
I can introduce the final person really quickly.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
All right.
Oops.
It'd help if the final person didn't leave.
That would
Can
be,
you imagine?
kind of important.
Fuck.
The final to approach, Axanar. Can you explain a bit about your character?
Well, you see someone who is he sticks out like a sore thumb, is like somewhat fine robe, staff on his right hand. He probably should be trying to hide it, but he really isn't. You see rather elaborate draconic type mark on his hand, and he is walking up like he has no idea of the dangers of this of this area whatsoever. This is this is a city. It's supposed to be safe, right?
So while the first of your initial cluster were very reserved, the last few, with, as said, prep in the step, walk up to the gate up to the door where Lamar you are at the moment. It's up to them how they want to proceed at the moment. The door has not budged.
The others will walk up and talk to Valkyrie.
Those three
with
introverts
white
assaulting
hair.
an introvert.
Yeah, kind of get a very awkward like, oh my gosh, somebody's talking to me.
Red
Like,
alert,
kind
red
of like,
alert.
So, what brings you here?
one sec.
Oh no.
And you get the note too?
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, there was a
He's going
trying my
for a
hand
voice.
at
Don't laugh at me.
some questing and being an
Thank
adventurer.
you, thank you. Yes, I've got the note.
You do get oh yeah.
I fucked it up, alright? Shut up.
You fucking.
You can't laugh at me.
But Grandpa.
No.
Hi Shannon.
So supportive.
So supportive of all this.
Very.
Okay.
This is
We're clipping this. We're clipping this anyway.
This is about how supportive Shannon is. This is I'm pretty used to this. Will is too.
You were doing good.
Yes.
Funny thing is, at work, I've been practicing this voice for like the past week by
Your boss
myself,
is
and
like,
and like I was doing great. I was like, I'm getting better. I feel comfortable about it, and now I'm hearing this.
And then there's
Anyway,
Shannon here to
um,
make you feel insecure
blew it.
again.
Absolutely.
Stage fright.
and now she's laughing at you behind your back, and you're like,
Yeah.
well, that doesn't help.
I don't know.
I've got,
Not even behind her back. If Will turned around, she'd be laughing in his face.
No.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Good point.
with a wife like that, I mean, come on.
Who needs enemies?
That's life goals right there.
Okay.
Yes, I've got note. Pulls out the note and like,
It's familiar to those of you that did receive a note. Mamar, you don't have one. But many of you have similar notes of a damn near illegible handwriting that pointed you in this direction. It is in your journals for everyone. We'll have access to it, but it
A
should be in
lot.
everyone's journal.
I don't have one.
I will say, whoever wrote this really needs to work on his penmanship.
It's like doctor handwriting. At a
Yeah,
certain point,
I read it fine.
at a certain point, you get to forgo
Apparently,
handwriting.
doctor handwriting is actually shorthand. That's why
I'll read
doesn't
it
make any
later.
sense.
You can scroll down and get the real text.
oh, thank goodness.
Yeah.
Like, yes, I'm here because I need money to go to Sharon.
Wait, there's
Not
money
making-
involved?
Not making eye contact at all. Still.
Well,
Wait, there's
I'm
money
here.
involved?
Is
There's-
there not?
It's
don't know.
implied
I
that there's
don't
quite a
care.
bit of money involved, actually.
Wait, you guys are getting paid?
I'm not here for the money.
I was under circumstances that there was
Oh
money.
my god.
Okay. I mean, I'll take it.
At this point, all of you, even those on the perimeter, would hear these heavy set footprints on approach, but from the inside of this warehouse. The sound getting louder and louder. You feel as though something is coming from the other end.
I'm gonna take a step behind Valkyrie.
There is a part of the door is a like sliding peephole, like this socket, and it slides across. And immediately you see two small beady eyes of a bright blue, and what you can only assume to be a warforged, judging by those near featureless round face and this dense jaw. It wordlessly kind of glances across at everyone, kind of shifting to get the best view of even those that linger around before you hear, "Boss, these the visitors you're looking for." At a moment, you see those beady blue eyes shake uncontrollably for a second, and the hue shifts to an orange. They begin to re-scan all of you again before you hear in the distance, "They're the ones, let them in, Herotator." The orange fades and the blue comes back. Herotator, this warforged, shuts the peephole before it begins to unlatch the door ahead. You can hear several deadbolts disengaging a manual lock. And eventually, he does open the door and swing it wide for you all to enter this warehouse. If I can quickly get one.
Valkyrie does not take her eyes off these robots. Momar and this thing. She's just like,
I
Well,
spelled it right.
are we going?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay,
so you got bodyguards.
Axar
essentially. Okay.
probably pretty much
I
isn't
put
even waiting.
bodyguard
He's
instead
just,
of
I
Warforged
was invited
doorman.
in. I'm going in. This is totally safe.
slowly walks in, still watching the robots. Like,
Yeah.
the fuck are
Don't
these
see
kind of
many
things? They're shiny
tabaxis.
people.
He is
Marches in.
motionless and just waits until you all enter before one of those massive hands pushes the door in here and closes. The warehouse itself is, as you kind of predicted, mostly empty. Having been likely picked through and scavenged throughout the last war, there's not much here. The roof itself on the verge of collapse, the walls buckling slightly, and there's patches in the roof where sunlight comes through.
Oh, this is quaint.
Towards the back wall of the warehouse, you see a small, rather ornate, surprisingly, desk that's illuminated by a dragon shard lantern that is currently basking this entire area in a white glow. This allows you to see papers, diagrams, very small gemstones on this desk. The figure sitting behind it appears to be in his 20s, this shaggy black hair and large circular glasses. The clothing is fine in this clockwork design, as well as this orange scarf wrapped around. He seems to be very quickly wrapping something up before slamming the pen down, reading you all, looking up with a smile. "Finally, welcome, welcome. There were some chairs around here somewhere. Herotator, can you help me get some chairs?" There are like a few chairs that have been like knocked aside and scattered if anyone wants to help, but
Yeah.
here's the figure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey.
Oh,
Arr.
Somebody was gonna say it for sure.
This is Percy? Holy shit.
That's what I was to say. That looks like Percy.
He's very Percy-esque, but
You
like
want to know what's funny?
way
This
under.
character came way before Percy ever existed.
No, I know, but Percy before him is how I knew it. So anyway,
Yeah. All right. Some of you help grab these chairs. None of them are uniform. Some of them probably older than some of you, honestly, having been the very early last war relics practically. But those of you that do want to sit near the desk can. Does anyone trying to like be further away from the desk, like closer to back walls?
No, I will sit right next. Well, not right next, but I'll sit. Proper across from.
Okay.
It's a business. It's a business transaction, is it not?
I'll remain standing, I guess.
Okay. So
Sitting like I'm in a job interview, basically.
Looking like a weeping angel, just.
So Zephiel and Valkyrie are currently still standing, but am I to assume everyone else is sitting?
Oh,
I'll be sitting on the
is
floor.
a compromising position. I'm standing.
Sitting on the floor, got it.
Back wall standing.
And standing for Beladash.
Two
Yes.
crisscross applesauce, just.
standing and not taking my eyes off of Mamar and the other robot, just like still in shock by these shiny things.
You can kind of watch as this figure watches as some of you pull up chairs and sit. One of you sits down on the floor, and others
Oh,
kind of
I pull up chairs for other people, and then I sit on the floor.
yeah, then sit down. Some of you go off to the back wall, and he just can't help but kind of smile as he glances across. I mean, sorry for the discretion. All few in Vatheron would take a job if I was simply to state my name, especially with the Deathgate Adventurers Guild. I'd rather work outside of the guild for this particular mission. But sorry, I'm forgetting my manners at this point. I am Victor de Caneth. Some might would say I am the leader, South Sire, the artificer of the generation. There's many titles, but in this case, I hope to just be your employer.
Axonar reaches across the desk and is up Axonar de Gracelate
He reaches for him, shakes her hand.
from
the
one house to
Graceland.
another. Hello.
Which house are you?
See if I remember how to pronounce this. I'm Axonar of House.
The hard one.
I-
Good luck.
We believe.
I had
You
it
got
written
this.
down. I don't know where I put it. This is why I should not write things down when I'm drunk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes the things
Deneth.
you read when you're drunk, or when you're sober, that you
House Deneth.
House
I
Denia.
mean, we've lost hope. but
Denia.
You
it was
might
there.
need some
We're gonna-
alcohol to read that again, but that's good. That's fine.
You know of Victor de Caneth simply because the Caneth name is Caneth is one of the most predominant houses. Yeah, this is like a C-tier celebrity meeting the Hollywood level. A quick moment. Need to pull up something. Okay, he kind of like dusts off his hands, looks around. But probably hear more about the job. I will tell you the full thing, but first I want to get your attention. Job is very simple, and your pay will be 1,000 gold pieces per head. I am sparing no expense in this matter. Do I have everyone's attention?
Yes.
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 Fully.
You had mine beforehand.
Sorry,
I'm
I had
glad
to turn the
hear
music
that.
down there. It was just a little bit distracting.
Go ahead.
Hmm.
You turn the music down.
is.
Turn the music. At this point, Victor Can finally sits down at the table, folds his hands together. Isn't this nice?
It is.
So often do you not get the opportunity to actually meet the people you work with. There's so many middlemen, especially with Dragon Market houses.
Yes.
Sorry. You're probably wondering about the job. I need adventurers to venture forth into the Mornland. I have reason to believe that there is something of key import to House Kenneth. This key item is called the Primarch Docent. It was owned by my late father, Primarch of the house, and lost during the day of mourning.
Primarch. What was the Primarch
Docent.
Docent?
D-O, cent. The penny.
It's Prime Mark.
Primarch, yeah.
Primarch.
Like 40k. Primer.
Yeah. Yeah, like the 40k Primarch.
Okay.
Primarch. Love you, Mortarian. Yes.
You'll be traversing to a site known as Landro, and I have reason to believe Landro is actually very close to the Vatheron border, which is why I've chosen this place. I suspect it should not be one of the more difficult sites to get to. I'm certainly not asking you to walk to Metro. But regardless, I would like to reveal more. I've told you the pay and the job. But before I gotta get you started, I need your vote of confidence. I need you to accept the job before I divulge any further.
Well, I
I
came
mean-
here fully expecting
Yeah.
to accept the job, so I definitely will accept this job.
All right.
Is there any debt involved in accepting this job?
Debt, you say?
Yes.
No, I'll be giving you money. You'll have 1,000 gold pieces to pay off any debts if you have them.
Okay.
We'll do this job, and with any hope, you'll have a powerful ally as the Primarch of House Cannon. I have reason to believe everyone is agreeable to these terms.
Mhm.
Bellow Dash, everyone.
Yes.
There's some trepidation from Zaphael. Zaf.
Yeah, Zaf kind of levels eyes at you and looks for a moment. Do I have your vote of confidence?
I will go first. How about that?
I already volunteered.
Everyone else has already said so. Come now. Yeah, how about this? You can listen. Is that fine? You can listen.
I'll listen, and if it's well, then I will. If I won't, I won't.
That's fine. I'll allow you that to listen. What is your name?
Zaf.
Zaf. Okay, Zaf. Then listen. Herotator, if you could bring the crate over. Warforged at this point finally actually moves from spot where they last were and moves to another section of the warehouse, kind of opening a door, and has to do the thing where he enters it sideways to move in, and then we'll close the door. That's a joke only funny to some people. Anyways. The job has a few key components. Surely you've noticed some of you are more interesting crew members here. He gestures over to Mamar now. I've actually requested Mamar here to be of assistance. You see, Mamar, you have quite a special, how should I say, I don't say gift, but you have a feature that is instrumental to success here. Do
Yeah.
you have any comment?
My eye.
Yes, your docent. An older docent. Linked to House Cannith's network. I simply need to elevate your, how we should say, security level. And you'll get into Site Landro, no problem.
If it gets
So
me
keep
fixed, so be it.
Afterwards, we can talk about fixing you. I am your best bet.
That's why I'm here.
Exactly.
Are we gonna lose Dosen? Please say no.
Next one of those Mariban to assist, and he gestures now over to your shifter friend. Someone here has actually walked the Mournland before.
Yes.
They'll be helping you navigate the tumultuous environment. Mind sharing your name?
Yes. Ermine is my name.
Ermine. Mamar and Ermine, Victor, Herodotor, currently getting yourself, and Zeph. You can let your cards down for just a moment. Take a breath. About at this point, you can hear the heavy steps of Herotator as he approaches back. He walks straight up to the table before setting down a heavy-set military-like crate with several latches over. Afterwards, there's a brief gesture, and Herotator moves to the back now, much closer and turns to sit sentry. Victor does a few quick gestures. You can see arcane locks popping throughout the chest before he unlatches and opens it. On the inside, you see 10 braziers. Now, you have all agreed to the job except Zeph, who is just listening. The job into the Mornland, it is precarious at that. It is a land that has claimed many a good men. Some think they can fight the horrors that lie within, but few forget that the land itself is tormented and plays with your very mind. People have gone insane within the Mornland. Lost mind, lost memory. It's a terrible fate. Not the one I would wish upon you. I am not the Deathgate Adventurers Guild, blindly sending you out to the Mornland. I have created a countermeasure. And gestures over to the braziers. I call them the brazier of the Morn Walker. Once you don them, and we will attune to them, we will be connected, in a way of speaking, within communication of the braziers. There is some high-level artifice that goes on here. So, you will feel a tinge of pain when it happens. But afterwards, I am fairly confident that these braziers will allow you easier traversal of the Mornland. They're braziers, so they can go on either. Just one
Bracers?
brazier. Yeah, just one.
Just one. Okay.
You only need one, you don't need two.
Well, Axonar has already agreed to it. Do I get the idea if I just reached in and grabbed a bracer and put it on?
He gestures like, feel free,
All right.
feel free. You as you put it on, it latches, but it doesn't do anything at that moment. It kind of feels like comfortable, snug, but there's a little bit of give at the moment. Yes, the bracers will
See if
allow
I
you
have
to
anything that'll actually
maneuver.
replicate it in here.
A
Nope.
few notes, however. While I can communicate with you, I can also locate you. My hope is that through our shared braziers, I can help you navigate the Mornland. I have a few maps here that are outdated, roughly, but should help. Still, should help. Also, as you can
Ow.
guess, I'm putting a great amount of trust in strangers. Primarch Docent, the braziers themselves, they would sell for a mighty amount of coin. As such, when you put the braziers on and I speak the command word, you cannot remove the brazier. That is my assurance. You will deliver my docent back, the Primarch Docent. If you attempt to leave with the Primarch Docent, I will know where you are. Yes?
What is to prevent you from never taking them off?
My assurance. I have no reason to track you after this event.
Not even for your ongoing political struggle?
How about I put it like this? At the moment, when I put these braziers on, I say the command word and the brazier binds to me too. I want to remove the brazier just as much as you do.
Very well.
And you're free to take any brazier. This isn't an elaborate trick. I have not made one of them mine and yours the rest poisoned. Take whichever one.
Is there a green one?
They all look the same.
No.
I want the pretty
I
one.
picked number 4.
All right.
I had something that would work with this, but I don't know where it is.
I get the
I'll
one
find it
closest to
later.
me.
Yeah. All right. And at the moment, does anyone not grab a brazier?
I haven't put it on yet. I just grabbed it.
Yeah, you can just grab. Everyone?
At the
It is
sound
true.
of being tracked, that's going to be a no for me. He's, I think he'll even relate. I'm sorry, I have more than one thing trying to locate me. It's perfectly fine if I don't add to the list.
I understand, Zeph. You're free to leave now. You could just wait outside.
If you have anything else need of me, you can find me at any time. Thank you.
Zeph, I'll remember that.
Thank you.
Step out. Leaving.
Kind of glides out. Full robes, you can't see the feet. So
Yeah. You. What is it? Trying to
No,
remember
you're
the
talking about-
character.
Fuck. The glide.
I didn't write down that character.
Regard. Yeah.
There's a
character from
glide
Canada.
you do with the cloak, and it's based off of some person.
The
Mhm.
one from campaign 2.
Campaign 2
I
guy.
forgot his name.
You never know. It could be
Essek.
based off of Doctor
Essek.
Strange.
Say again?
So you never know. It could be based off of Doctor Strange.
Yeah, maybe. That cloak is cool. Anyways,
That cloak is a person, so.
he grabs just one of the other braziers on it, and he again loosely attaches it to his wrist as well.
Isn't it?
Does anyone have any more questions?
No, none here. Yeah, what?
Yes,
No-
I do actually.
Yes.
You told us what we're searching for, but not what it actually looks like.
Oh, of course. Sorry, that is my fault. He sits up properly, and you can see as he moves his hand forward, it's not so much a glove as it is a gauntlet. And at the dead center, you can see a small encapsulated space with a purple dragon shard. As he raises his hand over the table, that dragon shard lights up, and he casts Major Illusion down onto the space in front of his desk. It at the very beginning starts as like a wireframe version of the item, but very quickly starts to articulate and form color to the point where if you had not watched it be cast in front of you, you would assume he just has it at this moment now. What is about a baseball-sized object of intense intricacy, not ornate, but just so many small moving parts. It vaguely resembles an eye when you look at it from one side.
Okay.
Would I have read about anything like this in the books?
Roll a history check.
Right. That's where. There it is. 7.
7.
It's sad, but we're really going to be shit.
You have heard the word docent before. It is one of the Canith miracle devices, but further education just kind of stops right there. You never really found interest to look into them more. All set?
Yes.
You would. Everyone put your braziers on.
Wish I knew where that little nose somewhere.
Does that mean we're going to hang out here for the next hour, or what's going on?
When I speak the command word, it will attune to you just like.
Oh.
Hopefully. Only once in my test did that not go well, and I have no reason to believe it'll happen again. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm wearing one too. I'm taking the same risk.
That's not how that works.
Probability.
That's really not how that works. There's 7 of us and 1 of you. It's not the
I'm
mathematics.
gonna step behind him again.
I stand. Valkyrie stands closer to him with her arm with the bracer on it closer to him.
Okay. With everyone with the bracer on, takes a moment, and he utters a command word in an ancient language. If anyone here speaks Draconic, he says
Yes.
bind in Draconic.
No. Okay.
Ooh,
One time my character doesn't know Draconic.
does now knowing in my situation, do I make an attempt with my dude, or is that left?
Dosen has been relatively quiet up to this point, but you feel he is just waiting to unleash hell on you.
Okay, maybe not.
I do have question. What happens if our arm gets chopped off?
He already spoke the command.
We'll think about that when it happens. The
I
magic
really need to know.
bracers at this point clamp
Arm
and
flops to the
bind.
floor.
The formerly snug, kind of loose feeling is immediately gone. They bind and hit. You watch a small gemstone on the inside flickers into a bright red, and everyone takes 12 points of psychic damage.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
6.
Oh,
So
I'm
much.
dead.
I'm
Chris,
down.
you almost killed me.
Feathers will definitely jump about 3 feet in the air.
Yeah, I'm on the ground. I'm not downed.
I take
Yeah.
half
And then
that.
run to the
Out
nearest
of
corner.
20 HP, I have 8. I am. Oh,
Yeah,
my
you're in the
life.
single
My life
digits.
is flashing before my eyes at this point.
You're
Yeah.
in the single digits now.
I've
Congratulations.
taken all forms of elemental damage. This is not new to me, but it still hurts.
Yeah. Victor's own hand, you can see kind of black veins crawling up the palm. He's probably done this more times than any of you, and doesn't seem like it's reacting too well to repeated use. But he holds his bracer and like endures the pain as well, closing his fist. Okay. It is done. One quick second, I need to check something.
Oh, to be a level 3 wizard and instantly die.
Can you imagine?
And
You can't die. You just get knocked out.
No, you did.
If you take if you take your
You'd have to
Sniper,
take
sniper special.
double the
special.
amount.
Yeah.
You're not gonna. You can't.
Full double your
die.
max. So it would yeah, it'd be like 24 if that was
Yeah.
the case.
Yeah,
Right.
you have to get to negative 24.
Okay.
This guy has 23 HP. That's like Snyder had like a breath of wind would kill him.
He had 23 HP at level 10.
you're all shown. And you can go into D&D Beyond and add Bracer the Mornland, or the Bracer of the Mornwalker.
Is that an actual thing, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be in D&D Beyond now. I've added it. So if you're in the campaign,
God said it. God allows it.
Yeah, usually if it actually says you can now add it, it's an actual thing.
Of the Mornwalker.
yeah, Bracer of the Mornwalker. You could just type Bracer and there's only like 2 of them otherwise.
Oh, I probably need to refresh my page.
Don't forget to attune it, guys.
Yeah.
Yes, it is attuned as well.
Brace. It's a wondrous item. Doesn't cost anything.
Wow. My survival checks are amazing right now.
I'm gonna read it just so that everyone knows. Might as well.
Yeah, I don't have it.
No, I'm fine.
I don't have it either.
Well,
My
have it.
survival check is -1. Yeah, that's
Did you guys just
right.
put in brace? In it BARAC?
Yes.
Okay.
you'll find it.
Because it appeared instantly from here.
So, by the way, this is what's happening. Those people that can't see it, go into your character sheets onto page 1, allow homebrew content.
Oh, that's why. Fuck that.
That character sheet
Straight
appears-
Razor, don't need any of it.
So basically, this
Okay.
allows the wearer to walk in Morn land without suffering the negative effects of the land. So,
And you get advantage on.
on
Survival
survival checks. Yeah.
Ooh, it's right there. Shocker.
Negates a story thing that you don't have to deal with, and
1
practically
minute.
gives you advantage to survival.
Works for me.
Well, as I'm down on the ground, I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself.
Wait 1 moment before you cast. You can just rest here for a little bit. Save your spells for if something happens.
But
Okay.
I'm telling you, you could just short rest.
Yes. Watch short rest brings me back up to almost full HP.
Chris, just to double check, we have 2 short rests every long rest because we're doing it that way.
Yes.
Still burn short rest die as we normally would?
Yep.
Okay.
I like this.
So try
Like
to
how
use
you-
all your short rest dice.
You made that rule, and there's
So we shouldn't use all of them, correct? Because
Not in one go, but if you think you're going to short rest twice, use split it if you want.
Because you can use up to half in one go, if I recall.
you can use all of them, can't you?
You could
you
use
can
all
use
of them.
them all, and then you are not allowed to short rest anymore.
But you gain half on a long rest.
Wait, no, you can short rest. You just don't get the benefit of the dice, right?
Yeah, you don't. Basically, it's a pool.
Yeah.
You use them per long rest. So you have right now 3d whatever for your hit dice. Per long
But you-
rest, you get 3. You can split
And
it
you-
up between your long rests however you want.
I thought
Are
you
you
couldn't-
are you throwing all of them on a long rest or only half?
All of them. All of them? Yeah, all of them.
Okay.
If you
And
rest
then-
successfully.
If we took 2 short rests during the day, and I burned through all of them the first one, we take a second one, I'd still get all my abilities back, but no health.
Correct.
I thought you
Yes.
couldn't take it. I mean, if that's what Chris says, so that's what we'll do. But I thought it
I
was you can't take a short rest if you don't have any hit die left.
Maybe somewhere, but
Okay.
I'm keeping
Hey,
it as simple as possible. It's just a resource you burn only during short rest, and you get 2 short rests.
Well, since I'm not dying on the floor anymore, I'm sitting back up in the chair.
God.
That's annoying. My D10 did not automatically roll.
Can't wait for us to go into battle and almost all die.
Fuck yeah, full health. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we'll be standing in the bed.
I have a question.
Go on.
Is there anybody else looking for this item?
I have reason to believe my siblings are as well.
That's what I thought.
But I should be the only one that currently knows the site where Site Landro is.
Chris, am I
Should be.
familiar with that location?
Roll a history check.
Would we be expecting them in the fog?
Oh no, most certainly not.
No, I
only
know. Fine.
only you have the braziers. It would be foolish for them to go in. 5?
Five, Chris. Yeah.
You have not heard.
Thank you. I'm glad you could tell.
It was possible.
Have I come across the location in my research?
Yeah. You're gonna have to roll with disadvantage.
I have special dice for advantage and disadvantage.
Have I heard of it 2,000 miles away?
Congratulations, I rolled 2 2s.
There's a chance of a nat 20 in there. So it's like
You have not either heard of Landra. And I don't think anyone else wants to take a bold crack at it.
I'm not gonna bother rolling. I'll
What is
call
it?
the
History?
History check, yeah.
At disadvantage for me as well, or
No, you can be flat. It's just feathers is not from continent, so no dice.
I'm just gonna. It's like no. I'm just.
Wait,
Probably
where are people rolling?
It's a history check. People are trying to recognize where they might have heard Landro or Site Landro from before.
I'm assuming Mar might.
You have to roll with disadvantage
No, okay.
if you were the.
So be it.
Marmite? Marmite?
Mar might.
Mar. It's Mar.
Mamar. Don't you tell me how I say my name.
You said Marmite.
All right, Ma.
Oh, now you have to say it with an Aussie accent.
Okay, Miranda.
Yeah, my rolls. I
Never
don't
mind,
know,
I got
man.
7.
Great rolls. No one rolled above a 10.
They're gonna be. Oh
Just roll
boy.
disadvantage just to see. No one rolled above the 10. That's
Yep.
a nat 1
That-
and a 7.
No one here knows of
Off
that
to a
name.
strong start.
Get the bad rolls out of the way first.
Oh boy.
Kind of locks his hands together. Believe them, we are in accordance. The braziers are will-based from your end. So if you will it and I will it, you can speak to me. If you need to come in contact for any reason.
Actually, can we have a tiny intermission? I really need to get dinner.
Okay,
Starving.
everyone do intermission, 5 minutes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, perfect. That gives me just enough time to go heat up
This is
my
why I bring
heating
snacks.
pad.
Perfect. I was gonna grab a drink.
I just ate dinner at the.
Chris, you almost killed me.
Session 1, baby.
Eric, it came in.
Actually,
It's actually session 0.
Perfect.
Oh, okay. I'll be right back.
Perfectly fitting. Now I don't have to worry about this, like.
Oh, you got it.
Mm-hmm.
How do you like it?
Well, yeah.
you're new.
This is great. It's
Exactly
solid.
what you would expect it to be.
Exactly what I'd expected to be. A solid hunk of plastic.
Yeah.
I read these a little wrong, so I need to buy more batteries for these, which these are my fault, but these are the little battery holders.
Yeah. What did you read
Which-
wrong?
I read wrong what kind of battery it holds. It holds a
Ah.
1620, not a 1632, which is like
Oh.
a small watch battery, like
Right.
these guys, the flat ones.
Yeah.
But,
Well, I mean,
1620s are what they use in some sites. I still have some extras that I'm going to keep in a loose bag, but
mhm.
I like having these all nice and neat here now like this. And it makes it so that for my big guy, I'll be able to get two 18650s and fit those.
If
in.
I had more batteries, at the moment I just have one. I don't even know the actual name. I think it's I don't know.
I
but
mean,
I only have one, and I'm just like, well, I'm
the-
not going to justify buying that for one
well,
battery.
it's like the big thing for this is the fact that because of my gun stuff, this makes perfect sense.
No, absolutely.
Only because of that, because it's like AAA's, AA's, CR 123As, which are the short little batteries that are that 18650s. Like if you're not doing things with like
A variety.
with guns basically, then this is pointless.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice, but I mean, like
Ooh.
this is made for using mainly ARs because a lot of AR sights take 2032s or 1620s, and then flashlights take AA's, AAA's, 18650s, CR123As, all the others. So yeah.
One of the things I wanted to tell you about is my brother got his new gun today.
Oh, what gun did he get?
Savage Arms, something or another.
I have one of
Uh,
those.
In
A
6.5
Savage Arms.
Creedmoor.
Bolt. Oh, in 6.5 Creedmoor? Okay, a bolt action.
Yeah, 1 second.
Oh, nice. But yeah,
Watch
no,
me the
this
same one I have.
this is worth its weight in gold to me. The fact that I can put this now into my
Yeah.
bag and always have my bolt makes me really fucking happy because this thing is literally supposed to be caked in oil basically all
Right.
the time. And I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I don't want to have to fucking put that, just throw it around in my bag. Oh
That is
damn, how
not
much
what
did
I
he
have.
how much did he
Oh.
spend on it?
Like that is not what I
We
have.
spent about
3
I think
grand?
it was 1,200, but it's worth double that or something like that.
Yeah, is that a Magpul stock? No, it's not. No.
No, it's not a Magpul stock. It's a MDT stock.
Oh, the MDT stock. Okay.
Yeah, so MDT.
is that
this
standard
is MDT
pattern?
that handles MDT.
Yeah. Is
Um,
the box mag, is that a Magpul mag or is it a proprietary mag?
It's an
Oh, what the-
MDT mag.
Oh.
That part kind of sucks, but it's awesome.
No,
It
well,
looks dope as
I'm-
shit.
I believe that somebody made this like parts by hand,
Oh shit.
because it was previously owned.
Okay, what's the scope
But
on
is a
top?
Savage Arms action.
Yeah,
And
which is a Remington action, yeah.
Yeah.
What's
Does that have the
scope
Aki trigger?
the scope is a Riton.
Okay, Ryan's a
Well, it is
pretty
16 by 44.
yeah, Ryan's a pretty average brand, yeah. That's a pretty decent scope, yeah.
It's the most expensive scope we've bought.
Well, yeah.
And he
Neil,
basically
your
got it for
scope would
free.
probably be higher quality and about the same price as that right.
Right.
But he has scope rings.
Nice.
He,
I
he
did
basically
email them,
got the
Will.
scope
They
for
haven't
free.
emailed me back yet either.
Yeah, no.
So
I was gonna
I
give it
don't-
a couple days before I asked you, but yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a
I'm
it's a
gonna-
Savage Axis. That's what it is.
Yeah, Savage Access. Yeah, that's great bolt action. Now he just needs to buy a bipod.
Yeah, we've been telling him that he needs an M block bipod.
Actually, wait, what's on the? Is it Emerald on the bottom too?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, dude, I honestly would recommend him the same thing I recommended Will. Just get the Magpul bipod. I'll send you a link to it for
Yeah,
the
for that
Magpul
price, it's
bipod.
a pretty good deal, I think.
You can, I'm gonna get it for my AR. I'm just waiting until I build up enough points so I can basically get it for free.
Yay.
But I'd recommend the Magpul bipod. It's light, it's polymer, it's super durable. Like he could get a Harris. I mean, he could get a Harris or an Axon bipod and spend upwards of $200-$400 on a bipod.
No, thank you.
That gun, and that gun and that scope, it's not gonna make a difference.
I'd rather break $100 bipod than buy a $400 bipod.
I feel you. Yeah.
Like
That gun's gonna be super good and super accurate. It'll be, dude. I have to admit, you guys hate yourselves with how many fucking bullets you guys own now. You have 50 AE, 30-06, 40, not 30-30. You have a 45-70. You have 6.5. You have 40, 9mm, 38. Do you have a 22 yet? You have a 22. You have a 17. You have a 357, a 38 special. Like, you have too many fucking kinds of bullets, man. And you fucked up. You should have bought way more ammo because the law already got reverted and you can't buy ammo online anymore.
Yesterday. That's
Yeah.
all right.
God damn, man.
I have the opposite problem. I keep getting guns that aren't able to be shot anymore because of legal reasons. So I'm losing guns that are actually fireable, and I'm just like, well,
What? Why?
Both my 12 gauges should not be fired anymore.
Why?
No, his bolt action one,
My bolt action one, it's a bolt action
Sears.
shotgun. Sears, and I'm like,
bad.
cool. And I was looking it up because at the end it has the internal magazine, right? And it had a cap that attached to the barrel, and it kept sliding off after it got hot. And I'm like, this is fucking stupid. So I wanted to find a replacement for it. And after looking it up online, it was actually stated that there was a huge recall on these shotguns where the solution was you took out your bolt, you shipped it to Sears, they send you a $50 gift card and say, thank you.
Don't shoot it anymore.
Don't ever shoot it because the actual housing of the bolt was prone to break and launch the bolt at the shooter.
And when we mean break, we mean complete and
But
total
they still
failure.
have $50 gift card?
At
Back
the time,
then.
that's
Back
what
then,
it was
that was
worth.
a lot of
And
money.
the shotgun is only worth in pristine condition, maybe at most $200. But it
And
has
it's
more of
of
like a wow.
collectible thing.
Yeah. So I'm like, fuck
Display
that. I'm not
piece.
sending them my bolt. I'm gonna keep it all intact. It'll be a fucking a shelving ornament, if anything, because it's a bolt action shotgun. Like it's a 12 gauge. Like, I think that's so much cooler than anything else. Like, I took it to the range once before I knew about that, and I was like the coolest kid there. I'm walking around the bolt action shotgun. Everyone has breakaways or pumps, and the dads were like, "That was the gun to have back in the day. That was." Everyone got out of the Sears catalog and all that. And I'm like, hell yeah. Your dad's jealous of me.
And then he found out and he's like, holy shit, Nathan. Oh my god, what do I do?
I'm like, oh no. I was like so upset because I was like, fuck, I liked the shotgun because it was unique. But yeah.
But you can't fire it anymore.
I can't. And then
do you know if it was just a manufacturing defect or is it a design defect?
it was a huge manufacturing defect.
The answer is yes.
You check your serial number to see if it was a part of the
It
manufacturing.
was I checked my serial and it lined up with the ones they recalled.
Fuck,
I know. It was yeah.
Is there
And
any
then-
way to
No.
like CNC a new receiver or whatever what it is?
You
I
don't,
could-
You can probably take it to a gunsmith.
so,
and they can
I could
make you
take it
one.
into a gunsmith and have them fully inspect it, but they'd probably look at it and be like, really? Just go
Yeah.
buy a shotgun and just keep this on a shelf, dude. Like, It's nothing great.
It's not worth it.
Sorry. Okay, I'll take the bone away from her.
It is so loud. I thought it was our neighbors.
Sorry,
just
Jude.
Fucking.
I thought it was our neighbors fucking. Oh, Shannon, such a way with words.
I wish I had taken up using. If I wish I knew how to use my milling machine and my lathe, I could probably make you something, Will, if I knew how to.
You
Yeah,
have a milling machine and a lathe?
Yes.
that's bitching.
I mean, I have a lathe, but
It's okay. I have now 3 shotguns, and only one of them is actually usable.
What's
My
the
other
other one,
shotgun
Will?
I have was given by Shannon's stepfather, and it was his father's, and it's a double barrel hammer strike 12 gauge shotgun.
Uh-huh.
He called it something else. He didn't call it a shotgun. He called it something else, and I was like, I looked at it. I'm like, that's a big fucking bore. And oddly enough, it fits perfectly and ejects 12 gauge 2 3/4. Pretty sure it's 12 and 3. And I cocked it. I'm like, wow, it even fits it perfectly. I fired one. I was like, it fires. It has dual triggers too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
If you have the brand, Will, I can look it up. That gun you should be able to fire. If you
I know.
don't want to fire, that's a different story. Of you should
I
be
don't
able
want
to
to.
fire.
No,
Okay.
it fired. It shot and fired once, and I was like, cool. It shot, it fired. All I need to know, but I don't want
Well,
to. It's old.
I promise you, if you have $200
You
in
could
your
hit it with a flare
pocket,
gun and a 50
you
cal.
could $2. Yeah. Well,
It'll shoot
yeah,
once and fire.
it will shoot. Will
I
you
know
could
it
take
will
$200 to $300 in your pocket, go to any pawn shop, any fucking gun store, and look in the used section and find an old 12 gauge Mossberg, Remington, Winchester, and get it there
Well,
that
her
day.
Shannon's stepfather gave her his shotgun, and it's a semi-auto 12 gauge. The fucker is nice. It's all etched on the metal and stuff like that. Yeah, it's beautiful, dude. He's like, I don't want it anymore. It's gonna
I'm
destroy
getting
my shoulder.
freedom envy.
Okay.
Sorry. Go on.
No, we just.
Well, thank you for joining our TED Talk about gun safety. Remember, don't point guns at people. Make sure they're always safe and keep them away from children. Keep them locked and safe. Thank you for joining our TED Talk. Back to the D&D campaign.
Unless you want to shoot
keep
him.
finger up the trigger. And
I don't
And
care.
if you live in an area that requires you to register them, for the love of
Don't.
God, please register them.
Don't.
Don't register
Hide
them.
that shit away. Canada can shut the fuck up.
All
Don't
for gun
register.
safety. Keep the government not involved.
Fuck the government.
Oh, what's that one guy on TikTok that always says?
What's that real quick? Hold on.
He always wears the Canadian tuxedo, the double denim. Fuck. It's gonna
Don't.
bother me.
Don't worry, we'll find it later.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good to go now.
Punching back into the scene, you're back at the army, or sorry, not army. You're at the military warehouse. If you want to, you've just finished a short rest. Kenneth is still there. He's trying to retain like feeling in his hand still. Well, that's unless anyone has any more questions. I
Are
suppose.
there any long-term side effects to this,
Erectile
other than the
dysfunction.
immediate almost killing me?
I'm not gonna look at what Nathan's fucking thing is doing.
Is Nathan okay?
Okay, that's not just me staring at
Nathan,
you.
fix your shit.
Oh my God.
Getting worse and worse.
Fix your shit, IT guy.
What-
IT guy.
What's going
Your
on?
camera
Has-
is your camera
You're
is
so-
doing crazy.
frozen the image and then is turning it into oscillating pixels.
Yes. And
Oh,
slowly
this-
becoming more and more mosaic.
Yeah.
There we go.
No, I was gonna take
It
a
looks-
video of it.
perfect. How about
Guys,
no? It
no,
looks
that's
perfect
wrong.
on.
Guys, I'm
Yeah.
streaming it. Of
It
course,
looks-
I have
it-
the.
It looked
Alright.
perfect on my side. Okay, it looked perfect on my side, so I didn't notice the issue.
Let me clip it for him.
If you have no more questions, I suppose all you have to do now is ask someone from Deathgate Adventures. Take you to the other side of the dead grey mist.
Wait, we have to do that?
They take people across all the time, of course, yeah.
Does that
Alright,
cost
lace that
money?
out then.
It should
Yeah.
not cost money.
I did want to check is there a date you wish us to return?
No hard set date. I can already know your location. Take a week, take a month. You're free to Be at leisure. Try not to take a year, obviously. But I don't wish to rush you. This is a matter of life and death.
And if we return without your eye?
It will be returned.
I don't know what to tell you if you don't come back without it. Better
Like,
be
it's not there.
it's not there. I'll still render you the money given. Take the bracers off and we'll part ways.
Okay.
But
Are you seeing what your camera was
it's
looking at?
extraordinarily unlikely that it's not there.
Updating Discord real quick. You can continue.
Thank God.
So mean.
The IT guy has the
Ladies
most
and
trouble.
yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, IT.
No, I said I'm updating Discord real quick. Okay.
I love the look on your face. You're like,
You wish you were free to go now.
Yeah, Astronaut stands up. Thanks Victor, and looks to his new travel companions. Say, shall we head out? Anyone?
Sure, why not? I don't see anything holding us here.
If it goes without saying, this is not a mission you wish to do alone. The Mournland is a very dangerous place. I brought you all together in a group for a reason.
Fine, we go together.
All right.
You'll complement each other's strengths.
I highly doubt it.
Be optimistic.
I'm with the brute.
No.
Okay then.
All right.
All right. You all step out into the dilapidated streets of the old military quarter of Vatharond. The few that do pass this way don't seem to even take notice to your disappearance or your now arrival. The air is warm, the sun is bright, but there's this feeling of unease that you can never quite shake. Most likely due to this looming wall of death to the east. As you begin to move, crossing the bridge into Vatharon proper, something breaks the silence. You hear a bell ringing, demanding attention, and you start to hear shout.
Guys.
You guys hear that? Of
Yes.
course you all hear that. I
Chris,
wonder what's
am I
going on.
familiar with that bell? On what that bell means? I feel like
Is it like a town warning bell, or is
Do
it
you
like
have proficiency in? No, you're probably fine. It is a warning bell. It is like the town
the-
alert. Yeah.
What I mean is, do I know, like, are they ringing in a pattern that I'm familiar with, having been in the area before?
No pattern. It is more just
Oh
pay
shit!
the fuck attention.
Help.
Something is happening. Yeah.
Oh shit! Fuck! Help!
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
So
I'll point the direction where where they would normally want people to meet up.
is this like a fight thing, or?
Let's go. Let's find out.
I just continue heading towards the Adventurers Guild.
All right. They're both in the same way. Funny enough.
well,
How convenient.
Yes.
someone may be hurt, so I'm heading out there.
Okay.
I think my guy would be coming back the other way, or at least noticing the bell as well.
All right.
And
You're
seeing
joining
these
in as
guys
well.
from afar a little bit.
Yeah. You move to catch up, but as this you all kind of intersect right about here in Vatharond, you can kind of see what has demanded everyone's attention. There is a skirmish right now happening at the Morning Gate. The massive doors are open, and you can see the dead gray mist is kind of pouring out into the local area. There are individuals fighting, others trying to move civilians away, as you can see creatures with matted fur bearing fangs are descending down on the adventurers that are holding the line and attempting to defend the area, except they're mutated. It takes a moment to notice as they turn their head, but each of these matted furred wolves has 2 heads. In the skirmish, you see what looks to be a half orc with a war axe that is stationed right next to the gate and is attempting to fend off a few of them. There is a halfling with a bow shooting from the Adventurers Guild balcony, and there's an older man with a rapier that is fending off another one on the further.
I just had a thought. It's like, oh god, it's Roald and Mordecai and Wolfgang if he was a halfling.
I started bolting to the gate.
Yeah, I was gonna
Alright.
say, I'm gonna draw a weapon and start going. We have to.
Beladesh feathers, they start going off.
I'll go on.
Axonar's following.
I'll follow
They're
behind.
gonna need help.
All
Off
right.
more to the
Nice.
side.
Stealth, Chris.
Sure, roll a stealth check.
Oh, I have hard work
more
acceleration off.
more disgruntled retail employee into that side Viking.
That's Mamar right now. Having to deal with this group.
I run up with them as well.
Hold on,
Lamar.
who's running next to me towards the fight?
I believe
Um,
everyone.
The
I'll run up
orc
with Cat.
and the sorcerer.
Fuck, what's his name?
12, Chris.
I'm gonna hand the one potion that you saw me carry, like the one that was colored on me, and I'm gonna hand it to Valkyrie and tell him to drink it.
Did I not take mage
Okay.
armor?
I
No,
just
didn't.
met you.
Drinks it. Boom.
You the date rape song from Sublime.
Actually, wait, why am I using D&D Beyond?
I rolled a bad roll. Okay.
What are we
Oh, wait.
rolling?
Nope, I haven't called initiative yet.
Oh,
Okay.
I,
never-
fine. I don't get to have to roll that down then.
Perfect.
See?
Then I didn't exist.
see,
It just happened.
works.
It just
it works. It works.
Shit roll.
I just noticed everyone was rolling initiative on D&D Beyond, so I was like, well, yeah.
Well,
One person
sorry.
rolled a
What's an
stealth check.
initiative?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it was.
Everyone listen.
Yeah, I got my crossbow, run to the thing, and then hand Valkyrie the potion that I had.
All right.
What is this?
Just drink it, it'll help you.
Is it vegan?
Sit vegan.
Oh
Uh,
my goodness.
Pretty great.
Would I be able to drink this now?
Does it state if it's an action or bonus action to drink it?
It's just a potion. It doesn't state.
Oh, then
specifically.
it's an action.
Probably
It's
actually.
Yeah, would be an action. Action.
So no.
So it has to be on your.
Hmm.
Yeah. I don't know.
I guess I run in.
Yeah. There's your hesitation, Amar, like, I don't want to.
I really don't
And then
want to.
A
but-
voice rings out in your head. Damn right, you're gonna walk towards here. You're gonna help those people out right now. Move your lazy ass.
Get him.
I hate this.
I
fucking
missed
docent.
I'm so glad we convinced you to keep your character.
Damn right. So good. It's gonna be good.
Oh yes.
Right.
Ooh.
Your sheets aren't there yet. Or your characters aren't there yet.
Everyone else.
I just
Panic.
there's a few changes. First off, this.
Okay.
A torch.
This is just so you can see the map.
Oh,
If your
okay.
character hides somewhere like here, this is so you
Mm.
can see the map still.
Oh, I never found anybody that made that work. That's great.
So
Welcome
it's
to
a new
Christmas Winter.
it's a new change. This
Okay,
is
that's totally very, very helpful.
Welcome to someone with a paid roll 20.
Welcome to the Tony Stark of D&D of like, oh, I'm figured out. Next
Oh.
session. Guys, I have something new.
you can all drag your characters from your journal, which is the 3rd page. You should be able to drag them onto page now.
Yeah.
Sure.
With the exception, this little torch here, you have to be behind it.
Hey.
Right.
Say
Twinkle, twinkle.
drag? Oh, tokens.
Why'd they say I'm bolting forward?
Um,
I would be
Where's the
right
ruler?
about
There's the ruler.
here.
Can place it.
Right about here, I think.
So excited, guys. You have no.
Wait, are we coming from down here or up?
Yeah,
over
yeah.
here?
Oh, you guys are coming from here.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, so
So
I'll be
yeah,
here
They're,
then.
yeah, they're
on the
coming from
corner.
this way. Okay, that works.
if we are running up and they got a bit of a head start.
oh
on
wait, we're
me,
coming to the
yeah,
left. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, you guys coming.
Probably be right
still gonna be
about
over
there.
It's a weird
actually.
perspective because your original map had it to the north, but
Yep.
because the gate is now to the north.
I don't want to sound like an old man, but I don't know how to drag it.
If you
Click
grab
on the
your
name
name,
itself,
the
not
name
Hold
the
the name
picture.
and drag it over.
yeah, grab the name, not the picture.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mhm.
I did
Oh,
the same
nice.
thing like 4 times. I'm like, Chris, you're fucking lying to me. And then I did the picture.
you
With
lying
the name.
bastard!
I tried the
I
picture the
remember
first
that
time, then I tried the name the second
God, why?
Over here, like refreshing the page and shit like that.
I have one question, Chris.
Yes.
Sorcerers, it's change spells on level up or
Yeah.
On level up.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
It is a pain in the
I
ass.
forgot to take mage armor, but that's fine.
Sucks to suck.
Sorcerers? Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Mage armor is
supposed to
like a
have-
weird thing for sorcerers.
Am I supposed to
Yeah.
have-
Need decent decks.
I do have decent decks. I got a +3 in decks actually.
All right.
I was looking through our ACs and I was a little.
Everyone in place now. I want everyone now to roll initiative.
Finally! Yeah,
I
everybody.
have one more cool thing to show off.
Oh.
I was really happy with this.
We like
Come
cool
on.
things.
Not shit roll. Fucking 5.
remember how I told you I rolled bad last time?
You
Oh, wait,
give
wait,
me all your
And all
good
the
luck.
enemies are now on the board.
Oh, wow.
Everyone found gold.
No one remembers, but it took me a very long time to get all the enemy initiatives on the board.
11.02.
So now it's
11.02? What is that?
5,
tiebreakers. They're tiebreakers.
Oh.
But they're two exactly the same. There's just 5.04.
Holy shit, did I roll 18?
I think it's then fucking
go?
whoever's name is first, I guess.
You're enjoying the alert feed.
I am, clearly.
It'll be super beneficial for your character.
Yeah,
Well,
well.
remember how I rolled bad last time?
Have you hitters in the back? Am I right?
I rolled an actual 1 this
Beladesh
time.
on 12, Vernon on 6,
Let's go,
Axnar
4.
on 5, Valkyrie on 8.
Gotta change my picture.
The reason why I got such a
Oh,
high
feathers.
The reason why I got a high
Staff on
initiative is
Feathers,
because
my
Ghost
shit
kicked
roll
my
brother.
ass.
Feathers on 4, Mamar on 26.
Heavy hitters in the back.
I rolled so good too.
Pulling out a Wolfgang roll right there, Millar.
Give me a 28.
All right. Is that everyone?
Reroll.
I'd like to bring Wolfgang into the campaign, please.
No.
Mordecai into the campaign, please.
Believe I got everything. Quickly check if you're on the initiative.
I am on the initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
sorry,
just
that's-
really low down on it.
Don't worry, same here. We
No one is
all
lower than me.
rolled shit.
Whoa! Yeah. So what's up with the .0? The
Tiebreakers.
We already went over those.
Sig Figs of 3.
Tiebreaker.
Yeah, I was not paying attention to that at all.
So they're
Yeah, I just have the-
tiebreakers.
Yeah, tiebreakers. I have the NPCs sort them out themselves. I click one button, they all roll initiative and get added.
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
God damn, they rolled
That's so
high.
useful.
But
But
I
why
like scaring
figures of
everyone.
2? Why not just a figure of 1?
I have no clue. Like, I don't make the tiebreaker
like-
math. I just
They're
follow the
planning
number,
for
man.
They're planning for hundreds of tokens to be on the board.
100. Yeah, I get that, but it's like really like. I feel like you can just change it. I don't know. Fuck it. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying.
Imagine
Yeah, fuck.
hundreds of tokens
That
on
is
the
not what
board.
my health is currently. My health
like-
is not 22 currently. It is 19.
I have to go
Attitude
through all
went
of my
26.
shots. I didn't change the things correctly. Fuck.
Oh, fucking this song coming up. Okay.
Oh, is it
At
the
the top
song?
of the initiative, Mamar.
Yeah.
I forgot to ask.
Yes.
I'll just message it to you.
I can't hear anything.
It might also be
There we
low.
go.
I'm.
No, that's my fault.
I hear it. I hear it.
I hear it too.
I do hear it.
Sorry, your song will be added later. Mamar, you're the first up. There is chaos in the street. Adventurers are moving and pulling away, but you can see that these two-headed wolves are like charging down the street. There's a few defenders, but they are clearly not being able to, or not unable to. Only so many of them can hold against only so many wolves.
Go after the first thing I see
Oh.
at this point, or whoever's close to me. So,
You see where you are.
yep. So I am gonna go. I can find the option. Damn. All right. 5, 40. Yeah, that's as. Well, I could dash, but that uses an action, right?
You can, yeah, use an action, or you can bonus action step the wind,
Oh, I have
which is
that?
one of your key point spenders. Yeah.
Oh. As a
Who's
bonus
next
action?
on death?
It's a bonus action. Step the wind.
Ah,
Pretty sure he
why
has
not?
access to it at 3rd level. I think he unlocks it when he unlocks key points.
I'll use Step of the Wind, and that increases my.
It's a dash, so a double movement.
Oh, cool.
I'll quickly confirm, but you should have step.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
doubles for the turn.
All right. Then you can get right up with this two-headed hound.
Mm-hmm.
It is a gnarly beast. You can see one of the heads is like sickly and almost partially falling off, but its attention is still turning to you. Its mouth still trying to focus. What do you want to do?
I'm going to do some unarmed strikes on it, on its face.
Sock it in the head?
Yep.
All right. I believe you can only make one because you've expended your bonus action. You don't have multi-hit.
Yeah. It's fine with me.
Alrighty.
Alright, roll to hit. Well, that's a 6.
Does not hit.
Does not hit.
It kind of ducks low for a moment, this situational awareness that it has, and unfortunately you do miss.
That is okay. And, yeah, I end my turn there.
Alright. Then this wolf is going to attempt to attack the half-orc in front. 15 and a crit.
Oh.
Both would hit. That doesn't work.
Damn. Okay.
And a strength save very quickly. I keep closing these things by accident. It's my instinct to close them.
Oh, Nathan, your name is still Zanlin on roll 20.
Hmm?
Your name is still Zanlin on roll 20.
They are knocked prone.
Okay. You're
That's
not
what I was like.
Zanlin.
You watch as one of the hounds just charges up to the half orc and just full on both heads pulling down and take this individual down to the pavement.
Mm.
There's a few of them to go now. That one moves up. Care about that one in a bit. That one moves up. One is going to attack Mamar. Okay, Mamar.
All right.
One attacking you. It's going to make 2 attacks. 1 attack with each of its head.
You could try.
14
Nope.
and a 12.
Nope.
All right. Yeah, you're trying to match its dexterity now, and when both heads latch out, you manage to step and dodge away.
Can I use a reaction?
Yes.
I would like to make an unarmed strike against it from that from the extract.
Quick thing for feathers. What was that?
You're muted.
You're
Mute
muted.
You're muted. You're muted.
Awkward.
Does this both have a 10-foot reach, or is it supposed to be one further over?
They moved 30 feet up. I think the only one that didn't move, and I haven't rolled yet, is this guy, just because I'm going to do it during one turns.
Okay.
Continue.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do an unarmed strike for a creature that
Part of your
misses you in an
extract.
attack. Yeah,
Extract aspect.
my extract aspect.
All right. As you dodge the second hit, you hear Dosen ring in your ear. You have to do it like this! And your hand instinctually reaches back and goes for a clock on the side. So roll to attack.
That's better. 20.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
It would be hilarious if Dosen also missed.
Yeah.
It's like, well, shit.
I gotta show you how to miss, boy.
That will be 5 damage.
5 points of damage. All right. Solid. You hear just the crack of metal against bone. One of the jaws is like briefly unhinged, and that is the hit. You Dosen quiets down after that moment. I believe Extract Aspect tells you vulnerabilities and weaknesses. Is there anything else?
Where can I? Oh wait, there it is. That thinking. There we go. You can analyze and learn all its damage vulnerabilities, damage resistance, damage immunities, and condition immunities.
It has none.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, it's not immune or resistant to anything.
it's just neutral.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, Bellodash, you're up.
All right. I will move 5, 10 feet in front of this guy.
Ignore these rolls really quick. Okay, go on.
Ah, okay. I'm dead.
Yeah, not you. Don't worry.
No.
I'm rolling
that
for the
would-
next guy up.
And
Right.
I would like to rage. Let me roll
Alrighty.
the 1d8 to see what my wild surge is. 3.
And what does 3 do for you?
An intangible spirit, which looks like a flume or a pixie, your choice, appears within 5 feet of you of one creature of your choice. You can see within 30 feet. At the end of the current turn, the spirit explodes, and each creature within 5 feet must succeed a dex saving throw or take 1d6 force damage.
Okay. Got a
Until
little
your
bomb.
rage- Until your rage ends, you
What
can
the
use this
fuck?
effect again, summoning another fairy at the start on each of your turns as a bonus action.
All right.
What the fuck?
As your anger grows, there's a burst of sudden arcane energy in you, and you feel like a temporary connection with another plane.
I'll put the pixie right here.
All right. No good marker for the pixie right now, so
A dot would work.
yeah.
It's a new song.
There's a few new songs.
A good one.
I don't know why I'm having such a hard time. Just remember it's there for now. I'm having a hard time putting something down.
And I will use my great axe.
Right, roll to hit.
There you go.
Thank you.
Donut.
9.
9 will miss. Very thrown down, but as you kind of try to slam down onto it, it skirts and moves aside. Does the pixie detonate now or at the beginning of your
Yes.
next? All right.
At the end of my turn.
All right. What did they have to roll?
1d. The dex saving throw.
Dex save?
Damn.
Be 15 and 19.
Those are
Unfortunately,
pretty
I'm rolling really good right now.
We've all pretty much rolled like dick.
So they need to
Except
succeed at
me.
11.
Yeah. Does it deal any extra damage, or is it only sink or suck? Or, yeah, succeed or suck.
Succeed or suck.
Got it.
Mm.
Well, it does explode Mamar. You don't really have to shelter yourself from the local
It's 5
detonation, but both the wolves
5
managed to
feet.
pull away.
Mm.
Zephiel. And Belodash is at the end of your turn. All right. Zephiel, you're up. Valkyrie, get ready. You're next player on deck.
Okay. I'm gonna take a stab. I'm gonna take a shot at this guy with my hand crossbow and my
Alright.
bolts. So I'll have to take a step forward, but am I still going from stealth or no?
Let me quickly check.
Well, Chris is checking that. Hey,
I was
Viking,
around the
when you
corner, but then I
extracted
moved forward.
aspects, did you get his resistances?
None.
Had
Got no. None.
Thank you.
Its passive perception was higher than your stealth.
Okay.
2 heads means twice the opportunity to see.
advantage.
No, passive perception just has a higher.
Oh,
I think
so
you're
so
going
let
against
me
the Saren.
take a step forward then, and I rolled a hit.
does that mean one head is
15?
wiser?
Roll the hit.
15.
15 hits. Roll damage.
Okay.
Will, we need to get June a little bed so she can be.
Listen, I'm fully agree on getting beds for my dog, except for the fact that they're like minimum like 40 to 50 bucks, and I'm just like,
14.
14 points
You're
of
a dog.
damage.
Well, 9 points of piercing.
You can get
5
free
points of
boxes
fire.
at Costco.
Yeah, got it.
that's
As
better for a
you-
cat.
Sorry, I'm fucking
Can I
Discord's
just
pinging.
as I shoot out, the arrow all of a sudden has like a slight glow to it as it burns.
Yeah,
When it,
This
as it hits.
smoldering arrow flies forward and it hits the side of the dog. There's like one of the heads whimpers while another growls, and its attention remains still on Belodash. Anything else, Zephiel? Anything else, Zephiel? Can't
Just
tell if
making
you're
sure. Just making sure. No, we're good. Okay.
alrighty. Got some dogs moving up and around.
X gonna give it to you.
They're gonna give it to you. What the fuck?
Go for Belodash. 2 attacks on you, Belodash.
Totally forgot. Can I reload my crossbow as my bonus action?
Sure thing.
This is good music, Chris.
Right?
Mhm.
I have to admit, I was gonna say something. The last campaign, they weren't epic.
No,
This
there was
is
one
epic.
song.
There
There was
was
one
that
song.
It was one
that had
song.
like a fucking like banger middle, and it was like, fuck, we're in battle.
Like,
Yeah.
like, I feel better right now.
The
I
the
like-
key was I stopped, unfortunately, Viking caring for copyright music. So
That's fair.
Yeah,
You know
I
what?
was already using copyright.
So this is probably 100%.
You know what?
copyright.
You know what? Fuck
Yeah,
it. Viking,
everyone in
I don't
Viking-
care.
Viking,
Tell-
what you
tell
could
Viking
do
to
if
fuck off.
you want to worry about it, Viking, I'll talk quieter so other people can do their thing.
23.
You can actually
hit,
forward the
Belodash.
sound from
That hits.
in.
5 points of piercing. Roll a strength saving
Uh,
throw.
you can split the sound on your computer
So, it's
Mm.
gonna
so
reduce by
that the
half,
sound
is
from your browser doesn't
two
go
or
to
three?
OBS.
Oh wow, really?
Player round down 2.
I can
Okay.
help you with that later on.
Yeah, that'd be
if
really
you're
nice.
free tomorrow, I can
Oh,
help
that's
you.
my days
Can
off.
drink
That's my
straight
day
through.
off. So
Just
That's
release your
all,
bod.
Banger music.
Banger.
11.
We'll get some
11.
Dune music in here.
Yeah.
You fail. The wolf pulls you down with it, and you are knocked prone. That's the end of its attack, though.
I moved more than I wanted it
Yeah,
to.
I'm getting
Oh,
you mount.
We are getting fucked. And
He's a little kid.
the one time, Chris, fuck you. You set this encounter knowing the things I picked.
Valkyrie.
This encounter was made before,
He
actually.
just
I bet it was.
knows.
You talked me
seeing-
out of going that one.
In that
Son of a
role.
bitch.
Yeah, this
Way before. All right.
seeing everything going on, seeing how our orcish friend, new friend, is being surrounded. Still kind of confused by the shiny person in front. But I run up to the other one, and in doing so, I yell, "I can snarl too!" And I fucked up that voice. Anyway, I rage. I'd like to rage,
You also rage, let out a bestial
Wait.
yell.
and I would like to wild shape into a brown bear.
Alrighty. Replace your token.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry. You want to rage?
He
And
is a barbarian.
So you're a druid barbarian?
Yeah.
You're
Let's
multi-class at level 3.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, well,
I have to
Let's
find out
go.
for a while already.
that's what threw me off. I was like, those
Barbarian
seem-
bear.
I like that, Will. That's cool.
So
we are
yeah.
much
Barbarian.
more melee focused this
want-
round.
more of like sponge
Barbarian.
focus.
Also, there you go.
I'm not doing a lot of damage. I'm more of like this health sponge.
Yeah.
That's why I
and
asked
then-
a
You mean
long
the
time ago,
good
like,
rules
how optimized
for
are we going?
the good rules for druid.
Yeah. So I rage and I wild shape, and that's my turn because that's an
Yeah.
action and bonus
Let
action.
out a
so-
bestial yell that commands the attention of the nearby hounds.
Yeah.
Ermine, your turn.
Oh, I'm so sorry. My brain did not register that was me for a moment.
Yes. Get used to your new names.
Yeah, that took me a second. I was like, oh yeah, someone else is going. Okay, I will following suit with someone turning into a bear, I will shift. You guys will notice you won't notice because you're not looking at me, we're in combat, but if you did notice, thank you. You'll notice all the hair on my arms gets much longer, much more spiky in a way. It goes black at the tips. My canines get much larger. Claws get bigger on my feet, not my hands. And my legs get a little bit more. I mean, Chris, I don't know how much the shifting can work. Should it
As much as you want. As much as you
Do your
want.
okay,
knees- do your
this is
knees
gonna
go
get
backwards?
really
Creative.
fucking weird. My knees invert. You just hear a
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah.
Ooh.
You hear like a bone curdling, just.
I
and
just
you notice
Slides in
just-
it.
I just watched a soccer player just
and
break
you,
his
yeah,
shin.
You basically watch my legs turn into more like more rear cat leg like.
Let's use her as an example.
No, she's sleeping. She
Yeah.
will hate me. So yeah, you just notice that, and you hear it, and you're like, oh, I don't like that. But I will gain 4 temporary HP, and I now have 4. Hold on. First time using it. Yep. In addition, your action move up to 10 feet, and turn within 5 feet of you without. Okay, wonderful. I will then move 5, 10, 15, 20. I will then move. Actually, yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. There. I will move 40 feet over to there. And on. Oh, you're in combat with him. On this guy right here. Chris, that guy hasn't taken any damage if I remember correctly, correct?
Say again?
This guy that I'm pinging, he hasn't taken damage, correct? That wolf?
Correct. Hasn't taken
Got it.
damage.
I will shoot an arrow at him, because I can decide that afterwards.
Yeah, you can
correct?
decide your arcane archers when hit
Yeah.
like a smite.
Yeah, so I will shoot an arrow at him. DC to hit. 14 was hitting, correct, Chris?
Yes.
Okay, we don't know their AC yet.
I think right now you've rolled a 15 hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Got it. So then I won't do that yet. So I'll roll to hit. That's a, oh dear God, 17.
17 hits.
Okay. I will use an arcane arrow. You guys notice as the arrow goes to fly, it gets bristled and thorny as it goes, and you just see kind of like dripping green energy as it goes through. Hits the creature, and the creature then takes, Chris, it takes the normal 1d8 plus 4 for a total of 10 piercing damage.
All
And
right.
then it takes an added 2d6. I need to make it so I can push buttons so I can actually do that damage easily. 2d6 poison damage. And its speed is reduced by 10. And if it moves a
Bramble,
foot,
yeah.
if it moves 1 foot, it takes 2d6 slashing damage for every foot it moves.
Oh my
Roll me
God.
the poison.
6 poison damage.
Right.
Yeah.
Watch
so
as the
that
arrow,
guy's-
when it flies across, it hits, and there's like a moment you saw the arcane trace before an explosion of brambles lock its legs in place. Is that all?
Yes, that will be all. I am happy with that.
All right. Few of the NPCs will go. You watch the older man is very nimble as he leaps up and very quickly kind of gives a quick step and moves away from the wolf and manages to park himself right here in a burst of speed. And it's kind of not expecting that from an older individual, probably close to his 40s or 50s. And he is going to make 3 attacks onto this. Going to be 2 of the rapier and 1 of the dagger.
Wait, where's this happening?
Right here.
Okay. Thank you.
So 1 rapier and 1 dagger hit. I think I hit 1 of those, right? Yeah, okay, yeah. 7 and 8. 15. All right. Meanwhile, from this top balcony, you see a halfling knocks multiple arrows and is firing at this back line of wolves, trying to like whittle down the numbers that are passing the morning gate. So this one is also going to move up. Axanar, you are up.
Yes. I need 30 feet. Let's see. Okay.
Oh.
So,
I just-
gonna move up ever so slightly. Our orc, our bear, and the orc, the bear, and Ermine are all going to get bless. Yes, they are.
You have to move up an additional 5 to bless.
Mm-hmm.
You're measuring from the space in front of you.
Right. So, there then.
Yeah.
But, same. Our orc, our bear, and our shifter friend are all going to get bless.
All right.
And
Everyone mark down your notes. Get ready to be a little clippy because you have to remind them all to bless all the time now.
Yep.
they have bless.
Oh wait, no, we figured out how to fix this.
You
Actually,
just
no.
write it on the board.
That didn't work.
All right. A wave of this like positive energy goes from you and to your allies, and those of you that were affected, you feel a surge of power. Anything else, Axanar?
No.
Right.
Because I can't do anything with my bonus actions. So, that is it.
Right. Feathers, you're up. Amar on deck.
I'm going to use my action to shoot this wolf that is currently away from everybody else
All right.
with my crossbow. That is a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
All right. And that's going to be 8 magical piercing damage.
All right. The bolt flies through. You see it cuts through some of the hide, and eventually you hear the arrow clinks on the other side. The wolf lets out another whine and starts frantically looking around for something to let out all this aggression onto, seeing a bear and a machine and not having many options for things it can legitimately try to bite, but it's going to still try.
And forgive me if I'm wrong, but the bear seems to have gotten more attention from all the wolves, correct?
The bear has certainly gotten more attention.
Alright, I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Sanctuary on the bear.
Alrighty. Sanctuary is on the bear. As a reminder, what does Sanctuary do?
It causes any creature within... I can choose a creature within 30 feet. Until the spell ends, any creature who attacks the warded creature must first make a wisdom save. On a failed save, they must choose a new target or lose the attack.
All right. So wisdom save, or they
just gonna
can't. They
hit
have to
me.
get a new attack.
No, they can choose a new target.
Choose a new target. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm anticipating that most of them are not going to be within range of the orc.
Okay. Is there any special way you cast this, or is it just arm out
I
cast?
will actually I will pull 2 vials from my bag that are empty, mix them together, and then a liquid appears in one, and I throw it and have it
Right.
splash against the bear.
As it splashes, a wave of this protective, tranquil aura surrounds Valkyrie's bear form. Valkyrie, you don't feel the tranquility. It's the other people focusing in on you. Feel it.
As far as you're concerned, you just got hit with a glass vial that broke.
I'm also raging, so there's like nothing like going on besides just
Not
pure
a thought behind the eyes right
Yeah.
now.
just
Only
anger.
rage.
Yeah.
Only rage.
So
Omar.
Only murder.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do unarmed strike.
All right.
of course.
Monk got a monk, yeah.
And then, well, after I'm done with this one, I'm gonna do flurry of blows.
And you attack 2 more times. Got it.
I'm sorry, I have a childish mind.
Bill, what did you do?
It's a robot like furiously blowing. Never mind. It's bad. It's bad.
First one is 10.
10 misses.
Ah, damn. All right.
Bad Will.
The second one is 11.
11 also misses,
Oh,
unfortunately.
come on!
Roll your third one.
Well, we didn't need the visual.
Angrily.
I got a 21.
They're just confused.
That hits.
Come on.
You were trying to like move and adapt with this wolf as it's almost like reading your movements, but that last one you managed to read its and you make a connect.
All right.
You know exactly what your character needs.
Also, you are being reminded by Clippy you have plus 1d4 to your attack rolls.
Mm-hmm.
So roll 1d4 for both your attacks that you missed prior.
Oh.
All your attacks, you have a D4 you can add to it for a chance to hit since you've missed.
So roll 1d4 and another d4 because
know,
depending on
blessed.
what you
To
roll,
the,
you stand
wait,
the chance
to the
hit.
10 and to the 11, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll.
This
So
is-
adding to the 10 first.
Yeah, to the 10.
the queen.
2?
That will still miss.
Fuck.
So it's
God.
higher than 13, correct?
Come on.
Watch the AC be 16. He's just making him roll.
3.
3 on the 11, 14.
Yes.
14's the armor class.
Finally.
Yay. Oh god, I only did one.
So 2
one
hits.
of them.
Roll damage twice.
Okay.
Nice. I fucking miss playing a monk. So much fun.
First one 6,
All right.
and this one's 5. 11.
All right. You feel like you're almost like bound to miss, but that positive energy gives you a brief like glimpse, and you feel that you have to like this intuition takes over, and you adjust and manage to hit the wolf just barely. And the second hit follows up as well. And I believe that's your bonus action. Any movement?
Movement?
Yes, any movement.
Not really. I'm kind of focused on just taking out my target that is in front of me, then moving,
Alrighty.
and then going to my next barrier, which is
Okay,
another body.
I did skip one of the NPCs, so I'm going to quickly catch up on them with that. We are going to reckless attack the wolf ahead. So,
Reckless attack?
yeah, reckless. So rolling with advantage.
The barbarian.
Second one does miss, but the first one hits. For fucking whopping 4 damage.
It's a lot of damage.
I only remember because she was supposed to do that, and then the wolf ahead of them is going to get advantage when they attack. Do
That's
it.
an attack. That's an attack on Druk.
Yes, on Drew. 2 attacks on Drew.
Thought it said drunk. Fuck.
Did look like that, didn't it?
I
Yes, it
didn't.
worked.
I saw DRU and I was like, that's drunk.
I don't want to say it. I didn't want to say it.
Drunk go, yeah.
Yeah,
That guy
you know,
knows how
drunk
to
Gaul.
drink.
Gaul is drunk. You know, it just made sense to me.
Ermine, the wolf is going to attempt to move. One
Got it.
square over.
That's 5 feet.
Yes.
So let me just double check what this says, so I can make sure. And it takes 2d6 slashing on the first time each of it that it moves more. So it takes 2d6 slashing.
Got it. Roll 2d6.
Kill it.
Takes 9 slashing damage.
9 slashing damage. It is just barely there. You watch as the brambles hit and one of its legs falls off and limp with the brambles, but it is trucking and moving with sheer rage
I feel
behind the
pretty
eyes
happy with that.
as it moves to Mamar and is going to attempt to attack you twice.
What the fuck was that?
Me laughing.
15 on the first hit
Nope.
and a natural on the second.
Was that 25?
Natural 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Could be 19 points of damage.
Did you
And I
just,
need you to roll a rank saving throw.
Did you just say 19?
Crit, yeah.
I'm down.
All right. Amar, you are in this like life and death struggle at the moment, and this one you hear an explosion.
I have a question
ramp.
though.
Yes.
The first one was considered a miss, right?
First one was considered miss, yes.
Could I do a reaction on that before he puts me down, or how's that work?
Someone will have to remind me. I believe your turn has already
Half.
passed, so you get the so you get it back. Okay.
So I can't hit back.
You can if you want.
Yes.
Okay. The last one, Docent sees it coming, and he's like, to the left! And is going to attempt one more attack.
Take effect now, y'all.
Please hit him. Oh, 19?
19 hits, roll damage.
Thank God. Is that... I forgot what damage does. 5 damage.
That's enough damage.
Just go!
The brambles explode and it leaps forward, and that one like flash from Docent takes control of your body, moves forward, and just hits the wolf dead on to the nose, and it falls back into the brambles.
Wow, I just saved myself.
He lived then.
Yeah. I live!
Went back in time and saved himself.
Yeah, yeah, I did. Docent told me to see the future, and I did.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You saw yourself dying, like, no.
No.
Time paradox.
Sucker punch.
Time warping monk?
Oh, is that one dead now, Chris?
Yeah, one of them died.
The one I hit died.
Yeah, the bramble one died.
Dude, that shit's fucking nasty.
That it is. Damn.
If you move, I do arrow damage 2d6 poison damage and 2d6 slashing damage on one action.
Is it like Arms of Hadar? Like that's like the same fucking way.
Kind
There's
of, yeah.
2d6 plus.
There is a lot of wolves between the top and the bottom of the initiative.
Yeah,
because the way you guys rolled.
we all rolled
Meladash.
so shitty.
And if you count by heads, it's like twice
Hit
as
me.
many.
Meladash, you were knocked prone on one of the attacks.
Yes. So melee attacks get an advantage, don't they?
It does. Technically, it also gets advantage due to pack tactics.
Great.
I don't
15 and
have that
24.
ability yet.
15.
15 and 20. Is 24 a natural?
Not a crit.
Okay.
Yeah, they both hit.
All right. 18 damage total.
So that's 9.
9 points, yeah. All right. They are like two wolf heads are descending down on you. It is kind of terrifying at this point.
This is fine.
Mamar, there's still one in front of you.
Yeah,
And it's going to make 2 more attacks.
that's fine.
Oh no!
That's fine. Bring it!
You say that
It's
in bear
11.
form?
It's 11 on first one. I accidentally left it on
Oh, I can take that. Nothing.
13.
I can take it!
Both missed.
Both miss.
Alrighty. You manage to keep fighting for your life, desperately trying to evade. Velodash, your turn.
Don't worry, Quill. I can take it.
I can take it. Take it.
Every time. Fucking cannon at his head.
Come on.
Don't worry, Quill. I can take it.
Come
I
on.
just got knocked prone. I didn't get grappled, did I?
No, you did not get grappled. It just knocks you prone.
So it's just half my movement speed to get up?
Yep.
Alright, and I'm gonna bonk him with my great axe.
Go
Try
for
to.
it.
$19.
Fuck
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, 13 plus 6.
Let's talk.
I'm trying to
about some
find a
Doom-
nice balance.
some fucking Doom soundtrack here. but
Dude,
yeah.
honestly.
What you can do, Viking, is actually just not release your VOD, make it public, not publish it.
12 is...
That way
Yeah.
you can get it in advance.
Wait, you said like...
Dude, you gotta send me this song, Chris. I gotta learn this.
What was that song?
8 damage.
8
So you
damage.
can set it to where it doesn't
And
This
I
one?
wanna-
publish your VODs.
And the pixie, I'm gonna... Yeah, the top
Okay.
one.
Well, we're just over here.
Which
like,
one? Where?
Yeah, everyone else.
I'll have the pixie over here.
All right,
Oh,
the
God.
right, right here to explode on this
Yeah.
one.
Yep.
Alrighty. So I guess it detonates, so it needs to make a dex save.
Yep.
Alrighty.
That's a
8
fail.
fails. Oh my god, my cat's fucking losing it. Sorry, after this turn, I gotta let her in.
I understand. I'd lose it with this sound hearing this soundtrack too.
Fuck yeah.
5 damage.
5 more damage.
Your cat trying to hear this banger.
Explosion rings
5
out.
force damage.
Yeah, 5 force damage. You watch as the older man has kind of like step away as the wolf almost like knocks over to his side and scrambles up. He kind of glances over to your side, gives like a small like, hey, and then he goes back to focusing on the wolf. Okay, one moment. Zeph, you're up. I need to quickly let my cat back in.
Okay, well, in the meantime, Viking,
Yeah.
go to your creator dashboard,
Yep.
go to stream, which is underneath settings,
He's back. He's back. That wasn't quick enough.
and
Maybe
the
goes
stream
back to
is says scroll down until it says VOD settings, and then always publish VODs. Uncheck that.
Wait, I'm on the creator dash.
Okay, settings,
Uh
the left hand side,
huh.
click stream,
Stream.
scroll down till it says VOD settings.
Are you trying to get comfortable now?
I think we can all say, Chris, we've
Settings?
liked the upgrade so far.
And then
Oh, and then
disable
uncheck.
always publish.
I'm glad.
Yeah, uncheck always publish VODs.
Here,
But then
Sora,
again-
do your turn
Got
for
it.
now.
It's only episode 1, so we can't say we love them, but we've so far we've liked them.
Okay.
Down the line, we
Speaking
might have a
of-
different answer, but
All right, my turn. From through my hood behind it, a little creature starts moving around, and you hear a quick screech from an
it's
owl.
Flappy.
Fucking owl again. Yeah.
This is Capone. His name is Capone.
Capone.
Al Capone.
Owl?
Capone.
Al
Yeah.
Capone.
Owl Capone.
Owl
Go.
Capone.
And it's an owl, right? Okay, good. I'll be mad if it wasn't an owl. Like a lizard.
Can you imagine? Flying lizard.
I would have been mad.
So for my turn, though, it's going to be casting Dragon's Breath on him, but I will move forward first.
Okay.
Like here, maybe. And don't have a token for him yet. I did send it, though.
Yeah, I saw it, but it's gonna take me a hot moment to add it. So
Cool. So
just
10,
draw.
so how healthy are these two?
those two, this one is fine. This one is injured though.
Okay. I will start on them two. I will put my owl familiar somewhere here. And then on its action, it's going to do its breath.
All right.
And that breath will be lightning.
What is the save?
2 seconds. 14 dex.
12 fails. Roll damage.
That's on both of them, right?
Can you
It's an
choose to
area-
not hit
It's an
someone?
area effect, yeah.
Okay. If you can choose not to hit someone with
Yeah,
it,
it's a
then
cone
good luck.
from like. Obviously, I don't have no token, so I have to like tell you. Sorry.
Okay.
Be 11 points of lightning damage for the one that failed. And ooh, Jesus. And half for the one that didn't.
All right. 5 for that one. Alrighty. The lightning shocks through. For the more injured one, it almost seizes up like it's been tased. The other one does manage to shrug it off for the most part and is primarily focused on the bear now, on this kind of like, I can take him attitude.
I could take him.
No.
And for my bonus
I can
action,
still
I'll
fight.
use my Blessing of the Raven Queen to TP myself over to here. For my bonus action.
Okay. Yeah. Because the owl you just left there.
Yeah, it's in the air now.
Yeah.
It has 40 feet of movement speed, so it's absolutely able to move through.
All right.
And has flyby, so
Got it.
whatever.
Just wanted to check. I was like a little confused because of
A little bit
the
of reminding.
sequence,
That's
but it's
perfectly
fine.
fine.
Right. That's where you move.
Yeah,
Next
just-
up,
makes it faster for you guys.
this one attempted to attack this the older man twice, but he manages to fend it off with his rapier. Followed by this one is going to attack Valkyrie, so it needs to make the wisdom save against Sanctuary.
Awesome.
22. What were you gonna say?
I'm up next. My character got deleted off the turn order since I swapped
Oh,
one
cool.
let you know.
what happened to our bear?
He succeeds on the wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Let me add it back first.
It's an 8, but yeah. Al
Move you back up
Capone.
manually. So you're up next after this one,
Yeah.
or okay. I just want to make sure I didn't skip the turn. It's just
No,
after
I would
this.
have let you know that.
Yeah.
You haven't
Okay.
skipped yet.
Gonna make 2 bites against Bear Valkyrie now. Need to check if it was getting pack tactics. It is not. Going to be a 17 and 21.
They both hit because my AC has dropped a lot.
Yeah.
Technically, I think he needs to make a wisdom save for each attack.
On the second one? Okay.
Yeah.
10. So he will fail the second one and not make that. So it's 9 points of damage.
He just
Uh,
choose another target.
Yeah, or choose another target.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, we'll pick Bellow Dash in that case.
Mm.
I'll roll a new one for Bellow Dash. If the target's a creature, so Valkyrie, make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw, and that Saving throw. Why does the bear's saving throws intelligent and wisdom? That's bullshit. Anyway.
It's because they're yours.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's your mental stats and its physical stats.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know, you're right. All right, I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
It's not polymorph.
You could be more retarded if you'd like.
That's
I mean,
unnatural 20.
we could do that for you.
Unnatural 20.
Wow.
All right. Yeah, you managed to save. It tries to like take a paw and drag you down, but you like pushing it away. It growls and it looks like it's about to attack instead, but something tells it to attack someone else. It goes around for Beladash.
No.
And then 9 piercing damage.
Reduced in your favor. So
Yeah, so 5, so it's gonna
18 Beladash.
That hits.
8 points.
don't worry.
4 points.
Alrighty. Beladash, you're having a great time.
Oh, I'm fine.
Surrounded by wolves.
I got a healthy amount of hit points left.
Don't worry,
Alright.
big sexy, I'm here.
Valkyrie.
Valkyrie goes up for the brown bear's multi-attack. They fucking have that. Gonna go for a claw attack on the one directly to the west of me. In front
One
between Beladash
second.
and I.
Let me quick
Claw
second.
attack.
We'll confirm something.
Never mind, it's a natural 1.
Does he get
Sorry.
advantage?
He does. You have advantage. You have
for
blast.
Surrounding.
No, it's not advantage. But
Housing for surrounding the enemy. It's
Don't do it.
Oh.
Option.
okay, hold on. So I have bless. Natural 1. Bless. That's 3 plus 7. That's 10. That doesn't hit. Second attack though, with the bite. Plus bless, because why not? It's gonna be a 23 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage. As a note,
Chris?
Sanctuary drops because the person with Sanctuary has attacked. Yes.
I have a question actually. Because of the rules of multi-attack and shove being its own special attack, could you shove and then bite if you were wild shaped?
No, because multi-attack states the 2 attacks are the attacks that you can do on it.
Yeah, it's not 2 attacks. First, like how you'd have like 2 attacks in your one action. It would be like a claw and a bite simultaneously almost.
Yeah, it's not 2 attack actions. It's 1 bite, 1 claw.
I just wanted to see if you rule it or not. That's all.
Yeah.
7. That's 11 points of piercing damage to the double-headed guy in front of me.
Right. As always, it's if you try to rule of cool it, you can always try, but as written, it's not like
And I let out a roar, and that's the end of my turn.
all right. Yeah, you go and you take like a meaty bite out of this thing. There's like a tear, a rip of flesh. And it is attention is locked back, honed on you, and whatever sense of tranquility that you were previously emanating is completely gone, and its aggression snapped back. Drook. Make 2 more attacks. Reckless. Great, because he always misses 1. 7 more slashing. And that is Ermine up. Axanar, you are next player on deck.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. I will. I feel everyone in here is dealing with their own shit, so I'm gonna make it so that anything coming into the fight is less of a problem. Let me see really quickly. Hold on. Where? Oh yeah, I'm solo. I'm just trying to see who's after me. There we go. That one. So that far one.
Which one?
This
That one. Okay.
Yeah, this one right here. I will hit that one with an arrow so that if it comes into battle, it's gonna take a good hit. So I will use my longbow. That's a 19 plus 8, 27. That pretty much hits.
Yep.
I will do two things. I will actually, no, never mind. I will just do the arrow damage of 5 arrow damage, piercing
All right.
damage. And that one hasn't been hit yet, correct?
It has been.
Okay. Is it looking pretty hit yet, or
It's hurt. It's hurt. There's a limp to its hind leg.
You know what? I still don't want it to get anywhere near anyone, so I'll grasping arrow it as well.
Right.
So for 2d6 poison damage, a total of 6 poison damage.
All right. And it's
Is it looking-
brambled.
Yep.
Still
if
hurt.
if it moves a foot, it'll take 2d6, and its movement speed is reduced by 10,
Got it.
so it can only move 20 feet. I have no idea. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I don't know how fucking far they can move.
They
I
got a
don't know.
lot of it.
But yeah. So you guys know that's 20. So it could still get to you, sadly, but barely. Okay.
All right.
And then I'm sorry. I will go 5. Actually, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Actually, there. That way I'm closer in case someone needs to get healed next turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another
And then
enchanted
I'll-
arrow flies out, and those of you that can see, the brambles again shoot out from the pavement and lock this wolf in. Kieran's turn now. He's gonna make 3 attacks.
Very nice, very nice.
That's
Hopefully
all
I'm helping
going
him
to
some.
hit.
All of them hit. Good on this guy.
Rapier, rapier, dagger.
Dagger, dagger, dagger.
Dagger.
20 points of damage, and is going to
Ooh.
kill that one
Let's go.
with the final dagger hit.
Oh, if he moves to the other one, then that other far one probably can't reach him. That'll have totally been worth it.
Well, he's going to move to help
Okay, that
Mamar
works too.
instead.
If it only
That
has 30 feet of
leaves-
movement, guys. If.
That leaves the archer up top. Tesser is going to take shots down at this one. She doesn't see it's taken really any damage. So he's going to let loose 2 longbow attacks for 1 hit, 1 miss. Yeah. That, and then a subsequent 11
This is
damage.
definitely Witcher.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, great hunting and fighting music.
Yes.
Oh, very much. That's Tesser's turn. Wolf turn.
Does Wolf move?
Let me see if it would move. With an intelligence of 3, it's gonna move. Okay, it
3.
takes 2d6.
Yep, it takes 9 damage.
It is gone.
I've-
It is
That worked every fucking slot. Fuck yeah.
Explosion of brambles take this one out in a very not pleasant scene. Those of you that can see it, as it just slides across the pavement. That one
Does
turned
it, do they
out.
get like skinned?
I think of
It
it.
doesn't
like
go
in,
too far. So it doesn't
I
get
think of it.
skinned.
I think it kind of like in that Doom thing with, or was it Resident Evil? Either the first Resident Evil movie or Doom, where the guy goes through the arrow, goes through the lasers, and it just shreds, and just.
No idea.
Okay.
Axonar, you were up. Feathers. Next player on deck.
Robert!
Falling through barbed wire.
Wake
Fall
up!
asleep.
Spirit.
Wake up!
Yes.
Hold on, little wake up!
Sorry.
Wake up, old man!
Sorry. It's actually been a really long week for me. Sorry.
You got
Same.
costly
That's
for
fine.
work.
Tuesday.
Yeah, I know. I work 7 days a week, so.
Oh, 10 AP at least.
Your turn.
Yes. How's our orc looking?
That's up to the orc.
Fine.
I'm fine.
On a scale of 1 to 29, I'm at 11.
I'm so glad.
Very
Okay.
specific.
On a scale of 1 to 60, I'm at 55.
Well,
Damn.
Heal him.
no, I'm gonna do something a little bit more productive. Which of these two head, which of what? No, which of these 4 wolf heads looked most injured?
Out of this group in front of you, this one is pretty injured.
Okay.
Damn.
I need him
This
to
song
make.
is going hard.
Yeah.
Welcome to The Witcher.
hmm
I want the heads. I want to put
A 14, will that hit?
14 meets its armor class and hits.
Okay, it takes 6 cold damage.
And that will kill this one. A bolt of cold freezes over one of the heads and seems to kill the other one.
It was Resident Evil. There you go, Will.
Anything else, Axanar?
Actions, bonus actions.
Right on.
Oh, I should have done meta magic. That's fine. Nope, that's it.
All right.
4 seconds.
Feathers, your turn. Mamar, next player on deck.
I will move 10 feet closer to the wolf and
All right.
attempt to get a good headshot in.
Nathan.
All right.
Which one?
You know, I'm aiming for both.
As a
Aiming for
skier.
both.
Collateral.
Yeah.
I clicked 21?
21 does
Damn.
hit.
22, sorry.
22
Oh, okay.
does hit.
And D8. For 6 magical
All
piercing
right.
damage.
6 piercing damage. Anything else?
I don't think I'm gonna use my bonus action to do anything today.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, you step forward to get a clearer shot, shoot, and it does hit side of one of the heads. It is like yelping and bleeding profusely, but the other head is sort of taking command now over it, and it's, despite a pretty good headshot, the other one is now taking command.
That's why I was aiming for both of them.
Like a
Unfortunately,
skier.
you have a small hand crossbow.
It's actually it's a light crossbow.
Oh, it's a light crossbow? Okay.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to pierce this creature that way. Lamar, you are up, and it is Bellodash's next player on deck.
I just imagine you just pierce the other, like, the right one, and then the left one's like, brother!
Mother help.
Brother,
Lamar?
help. Yes.
Your turn.
Yes. In front of me. Unarmed strike.
Go for it.
That seems to be the way to do it.
I cast fist.
I cast fist.
Yeah, Muscle Wizard cast Fist.
I want
That's
to make
really
one
funny
of
to
those.
me.
Lamar the Fister.
At first level, monks only have the ability to hit once every 6 seconds.
1 1,000. 2
2
1,000.
1,000. 3 1,000. No, my fist gets stuck in them. Okay, that's my reason.
That's how deep they go.
Yeah.
What did
I got a 15.
15 hits, roll damage.
Alright. Where my die at? Oh, there it is.
I'm kind of amazed they didn't have monks that's like, hey, I wish they like, it's like you can't use any weapons, but you have fist weapons, leg weapons, and a head weapon, and they
I
each have
wish
like, and
There
they
was
were
a
like,
subclass of monk, like bullet punch of monk, where
I got
you
7.
don't have the scaling attack
7?
damage,
7 damage, yeah, total.
oh, it's just number of hits.
but you get like 10 d4. All right.
So you can also attack on a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just to let you know, even without even without a key point, you can attack once.
Oh, I can attack again?
Yeah, your other fist for monks counts as an off weapon.
Oh.
You're basically dual wielding.
You're the only monks can attack unarmed with the second hand.
Yeah,
As their,
and
bonus.
monks get their bonus, right? to that
At
second
5?
hit or no?
Yeah, it's a normal straight hit for them. They don't need to worry about dual wielding rules.
Okay.
Pretty sure, at least.
Yeah, because you get 2 normal. You get an attack bonus action, which is 2 attacks basically, and then at 5th level you get 3 because you get second attack. And if you use Fury of Blows at 5th level, it's 4 attacks essentially.
Roll the hit.
Yep.
And then there's Mordecai turning into a Beyblade.
I only got 11.
11 unfortunately does not hit. The first hit does. It's enough to like satisfying crack a metal fist against hide. You attempt to swing for the second one, but unfortunately it does dodge. Anything else?
You know what? I'll start moving. Well, actually, can I see him move? Can I move?
At risk of attack of opportunity, you can.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wait.
Before, when you leave for attack of opportunity,
Yeah.
8 and misses go on.
Can I have a reaction?
Does
Or-
that count cost key points?
Oh no, never mind. I was talking about reaction. I guess it has to be after my turn. Never mind.
For your
that is
Those
a
yeah.
reaction.
For the
cost
for
equal
for
to
the
attack.
aspect one. For the
extract aspect,
Yeah.
I believe doesn't that cost a key point?
I thought it does.
Does it?
Which one?
So go to your features, Viking.
Yeah,
you
I'm
should
looking
be
at.
able to scroll, and it'll tell you everything.
If you're worried, by the way, when I talk about a turn timer, probably not for the first 5 sessions, because
You
you're all
all
getting...
have to figure out what the fuck.
Yeah,
we're
exactly.
doing.
And everyone's
I
cracking
forgot-
up rule books for a whole list of new spells.
Yeah.
What'd you forget, Will?
I forgot about that rule, honestly.
Yeah. Thank you guys for starting on time. I appreciate it.
Fun fact: we didn't.
I know you didn't. I know.
So extract aspects only comes from Fury of Blows.
You have to use your bonus action as a key point.
I
Right.
will let you
Wait, you already did
Stay
extract
at-
aspects on this stuff.
ha- what
I
you
did.
want.
So you already
you
know all
have
the stuff about this.
2 of 3.
What was that, Chris?
That's extract aspects. Your reaction attack. Which one is that? Your reaction.
Oh, the one where he hits it when they attack him. That's also a key point.
Oh, it's only this. Yeah, it's only when you've done extract aspect on a creature.
yeah.
But
And
yeah, I believe you did extract aspects on this
Oh.
one.
I did do that with this one.
Yeah,
That's a
you can
little-
make a reaction attack.
Hell yeah,
little
let's
complicated.
go!
Kill
Wait, the same one you extracted aspects is still alive?
Yeah.
Yes.
We need to talk about this, Viking.
Would you believe?
We need to have a talk.
Monk is
Well, no,
fucking-
I
it's
killed
pretty
the
good.
one that you did a shit ton of damage to, so I'm
Okay,
doing
good.
my part.
Okay. I was like, have you not been attacking this one guy at all?
He's had a hard time.
I know you've been getting your ass kicked, like, aggressively, and it's not your fault, but I was like, bro, come on!
To be fair, I
You're a
defended
monk.
myself well.
What kind of...
Nat
monk are you?
20!
Whoa! First
Last
nat 20 of the game.
All right.
25.
That a friendly rolled. It does mean, by the way, for future reference, that you would not have been able to reaction attack when the first creature missed, because I don't think you extract aspects on it.
Gotcha.
So he should have been downed.
Wait,
So
was
we're
it just the
still-
first
Gotcha.
creature?
No,
Was it
that
this-
one brambled and ran over.
Oh, and then attack. Got it. Okay. So yeah.
Just
So,
as a
yeah, I
note,
should
for
have
future
been
reference.
down.
Yeah.
Okay.
By
So-
grace, I'm letting you continue. Okay,
It's the
so
first
nat
session.
20.
We're gonna suck first.
Alright.
All right.
Rolling for damage.
As you start to move, Dosing yells out, "Oh, we're not retreating quite yet," and is going to, with all the power of your run, turn around and go for a clock.
I got a 7 total with that one too.
Ooh,
All right.
ooh, cool. Can you do a kick?
Oh, you could do a kick too.
Viking,
I'll just
I need-
I'll just keep running and do like a weird like jump. Gah! Just keep running.
Viking, we need to
Does
look
like
at
a
your
side kick.
stats or something. Something's weird. You should be
It
hitting
is just a
bird.
low
He is
attack.
plus
Not a
3.
bird. Kick a caw.
Plus 5
Let him
to my
be.
hits.
That's cultural appropriation.
Yeah. Mordecai's
If you
offended.
wish to be a trash monk, you can be a trash monk.
So wait, Viking, you're only +5 to your unarmored strike.
Yes.
You should
Not a
be
high dex.
+7.
Not a high dex. Not a high dex.
He's not a high dex.
Oh, he's not a high dex.
He's
Not a
only plus
plus 4,
3.
+5, +3.
Oh,
So you have
that
3
explains it now. Okay, that
Yeah.
explains it.
With
Okay.
monk,
okay.
with
He's
monk,
a
you have
shit
two.
monk.
You have two you're fighting for: wisdom and dex.
And Constitution.
con.
Yeah,
during
it's what-
melee.
Con is
what's
a,
called
con
a-
is a second is a third close, which counts as a second because those two are big. Like
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
constant
No,
fight.
no,
With Mordecai was
it's like a
high enough
pound.
to the point where it didn't matter because I was so high.
Yeah.
You had to max out
It's
already.
like with
Okay.
paladins as well. You need 3 things. Okay,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
explains it now. Okay,
Anyway.
Viking, never mind. That makes sense.
But yeah,
We're level
that's,
3.
that's why it's like that as of right
Okay, I was just wondering because I'm like, you should be hitting more.
Yeah, we're level 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I mentioned
now. Yeah.
Viking, not Viking, sorry, Stormer, you know the rule, or what they call it is a MAD class,
Mad,
multi-attribute dependent, versus
Or
other
sad.
classes like Hexblade, which are sad, single attribute dependent.
I was almost a multi, and Chris was very nice and said, "You don't."
Yeah, multi like
It's
Barbarian just barely gets by because you can afford to dump everything else. But other classes, like Monk, it's real hard.
Paladin starts
Yeah.
getting there.
Paladin at the start too.
Okay. I was just worried. I was worried something was wrong. I was like, you should be.
Mhm.
No, he's
Oh,
just
good.
low level.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Just wanted to
Just
make
making.
This song keeps coming
He's
up.
just shit.
Pretty much.
Thanks,
roll.
man. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Do you have good strength?
All right.
I mean, if you
I can't
consider his
strength
role
either. Fuck.
with what a 1 or 2 difference, they're not
Yeah.
much different.
Yeah, you
Well,
are using bless, right, Viking?
Fuck. Dude,
Well,
it's
there
right
might have
on
been
the
one
board.
time I.
Chris is trying
Wow.
Where's your character? Where the fuck?
We're
is
gonna
your-
keep going. We're gonna
Hold
keep
We're gonna
going.
keep going.
Right
Keep
here.
going.
It's
Right
fine.
here.
Keep going.
Right here. All right, right there. I moved it for you.
Thanks.
Right next to your character.
Specifically for
Open with
me.
bless.
We're gonna keep going though.
Okay.
There's one wolf attacking Valkyrie, another one. Mamar moved, so
Yeah.
move where you were going to move.
So,
It's gonna attack Kieran
10,
instead.
15.
For Valkyrie,
Yeah.
that is 16 and 15. Ignore the advantage.
Yeah. The 16 and 15 both hit.
All right. 23 points of damage total, and roll 2 strength saving throws.
Got it. Sounds like a
This
lot.
one's going to attack Kieran.
Advantage on strength checks and saving throws. Fantastic.
You had bless on those.
I know I have bless.
Bless.
Take me to-
Plus 4, plus 2. 17.
17 succeeds,
That's what I thought. And then 19
but also succeeds.
without bless.
Both heads try and like grab your front 2 paws and pull you down, but you manage to like force them away with a kick.
So 23, so that's 12 or 11.
You're raging.
Yeah.
That was 23, so 22, 11.
11. Okay.
Because round down for player, then half.
Right. 11, that would be 18.
Those are the wolves. Beladash, you are up. Zaphiel, you are next player on deck.
Alright, this wolf next to me. Great axe.
Alrighty. 14 hits.
Awesome. And what am I 12?
Do you guys appreciate the hyphen in my name now?
9.
Zaphiel.
9. Alrighty.
Calf.
Awesome.
I was going to
For
call you
the
calf.
pixie, I'll have not next to me. I'll just put it right here.
Alright. Right there, it's going to blow up for 1 dex saving throw.
DC 11
Fails.
and 6 force damage.
Alright.
Is that like a special cantrip just for
No, so
If
he's
you were paying
wild
attention,
magic,
I'd wild surged.
wild magic barbarian, and so it's like how a sorcerer would have wild magic of a D100. He has a D8, and D8 has a special
Wow.
when it goes into a
You
rage,
can detonate bombs basically with
Well,
this
that's
one.
really cool.
or turn his great axe into a light thrown property. Yeah, it's a bunch of
I'll
stupid.
send you the list of it
It's-
later.
Look it up.
Uh,
It's pretty dumb.
How much damage? Oh yeah, no 6. Sorry. Yeah, you manage to take a solid clock from one of
attack.
them. You
Sneak attack.
cleave and almost kill
Counts.
one of the wolves. And the other one, your
Eight missed.
thing detonates and kind of shocks forward with the force damage. You hear bones crack from the explosion.
Damn.
Anything else?
Yeah, that's it.
All right,
The
Zephyr.
bear like growls and enjoyment of the cracking.
Okay.
You're up, Zephyr.
Okay. This one's still alive, correct?
Yes, this one is.
So is this one, right?
Yes.
This one is too.
Yes.
Okay. I'll position my owl somewhere here in the air,
Okay.
so it hits both of them again.
Okay.
So, but I'm just going to just going to preface that. But first, I'll do my actual turn, and just firebolt this one over here. Is that okay?
Yes, sorry, I was just saying
Luke
something.
Skywalker gonna come and help us out,
It
Chris?
sounds like it.
It's the same song. It just has like this super long nothing in the middle.
I'm expecting to look at like a dual sunset.
Do I have bless spirit?
Nah, no, you did not get bless.
Okay, 13. I guess that didn't hit.
13 does miss. Yeah.
Okay, but the other two do need to make their deck saves.
Alrighty.
I sent you like 2 paragraphs, Nathan.
I will check that out.
20 and 17.
They both pass, so they take 7 points of lightning damage. Instead
Right.
of 14, they take 7.
The one that was previously cleaved by Bellow Dash takes that final jolt of electricity, shocks its system enough that it just slumps over when the electricity finally passes through it. The other one continues to fight through it, and it is looking pretty hurt right now.
Can I make the lightning red?
Sure.
Flavor only, but
Make sure that all the wolves that are still up still have a turn. Should be only 3 now. Yeah, okay. Is that all for your turn?
yeah, that was it.
Alrighty.
Well, that's
Valkyrie.
shit.
All right. Who's here still? The two-headed wolf to the north of me.
Yeah, right in front of you is one.
Yeah, I'm gonna make 2 attacks against that fucker. Go for it. First attack. Fuck, right on. Another one. I love it, guys. Who gave me these dice?
Give him another
Um,
roll.
There's a chance here. So yeah, there's not a chance. Never mind. Second attack. The
Good
claw
roll.
attack.
You got
8
to let him have it. You can have it.
plus 7. It's 15. Already hits.
D4, D4,
17.
D4.
17 total.
Bless,
17
bless,
hits.
17 hits. Wondrous. 2d6 plus 7. It's gonna be 14 points of damage.
bless.
That will kill it.
Awesome.
Is you just like palm. Unless you want to do something
Wonders.
else.
And then as a bonus action, because I can fucking do this, I'm gonna burn a first level spell slot and heal myself. It's not a spell. Combat
Defeat.
wild shape, heal myself for a d8 as a bonus action.
Amazing.
You're healing the bear form, correct?
Yep, I heal the bear form. as combat wild shape. It's not a spell, but I burn a spell slot for 8 points of healing.
Oh.
I ruled that you can't counterspell that, so
It's not a spell. It's like an actual like.
Yeah, makes sense.
It's a class feature. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
if that's
you
all
can't-
for your turn.
You can't dispel my arrows. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was wanting to state it so it's not like, oh, he's casting a spell while raging in a bear form. It's yeah. There's a lot of like negatives in that. So
It's legal. It's legal.
It's legal. It's legal.
it's legal. Yeah, exactly. That's the end of my turn.
All right.
She's legal. She's legal.
Daruk
Well,
is going-
actually, they're all dead. I move
for
up
one.
to this one right here.
Alrighty.
End of my turn.
Man, you're a big ass fucking bear.
Yeah, the guy that just previously was there, when Mar left, he was getting ready to fight. This one, a big bear approaches. He's like wide-eyed for a moment and kind of rotates in a way that you are, or the creature is between both of you.
Oh God,
It's on
there's
his
a bear.
side, but there's still an initial fear when a fucking bear approaches you.
Fuck yeah, there is.
Daruk is going to make a reckless attack again.
Did this guy kill this fucking wolf? Jesus God.
No, because he keeps missing.
Let's go.
Welcome to the
attacks, yeah.
club.
I tried to
15.
give you something to help.
He
I
hits. He
know.
does damage, guys. Woo!
That's definitely not him.
I say that because Reinhardt, my campaign 1 character, would be just notorious for having 3 attacks and 1 hitting.
Yeah.
Just how
3
it was.
attacks and none
It's
of
barely
them. I
up.
remember those days.
Barely up.
I will.
Yeah, go on.
I'll do my turn. I'll shoot an arrow at it. I
Alrighty.
love the fact I don't have to care about range with sharpshooter. I'm like, I'm fine. It's fine.
Nice.
600 is my range.
Somewhere in that distance.
Somewhere 600 feet that way.
Wolfgang, a single tear rolls down his face.
I too miss my wolf game.
All right.
It's like if they're on the map, I can hit them.
17, that hits.
17 hits for
Missed-
damage.
I missed that so much.
Does 5 kill it?
No.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, Wolf
9
with his
damage.
Orbital strike.
9 damage. Is this from an arcane arrow?
No. But actually, wait, hold on. What order do I have to do this in? I haven't used this yet. When you hit when you hit a creature with an attack roll, I can mark it. to
Okay,
hit.
yeah. You're
Do
using.
I want to do favored foe? Does it go up before he does?
Hunter's Mark or the Slayer ability?
I don't have Hunter's Mark. That would be a
was Slayer
favored
ability?
foe. Yeah, favored
Yeah.
foe.
You can add the damage from that.
No, I'm fine. I won't use that damage. I'll just use
Yeah.
my 9. I'm
It
assuming
is
he's 9.
Yes, still up as it takes another.
You said barely. You said barely.
There- You would have killed it if you took the extra damage.
I know. It's probably 10, isn't it? Yeah.
Much more.
I don't want to
Yeah,
waste
it
it
takes
right
the
now.
arrow. All right.
Just me. Oh, and then I'll move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. There. Yeah, Chris, I just realized how far I can walk if I use Zephyr Strike as well.
Mm-hmm.
70. 70 feet. And if someone gets within 5 feet of me, I can run another 10.
I think I said Zephyr is really fucking good.
It's
Yeah.
good. It's just very short usage.
Yeah. It's 24, 29 points of damage onto the wolf here from
Okay.
Kieran, and that one's going to drop.
Okay, everyone can now attack that one. I did my part.
Oh, the final one is Tesser at the top here. Going to make 2 attacks. Let's see if she just fucking whiffs both of them. I keep forgetting she's auto set to advantage, so it's only the first number. 17, 14. Yeah. She'll put 2 more arrows into that one, and that will be it.
And combat.
Thank God.
That was a good combat with a lot of parts.
Oh,
There's a
yeah.
lot going on.
Hey, Chris, really quickly, I didn't want to do this in the combat because we were trying to do combat. With my banishing arrow, could I shoot that in an ally, and if they like catch the bolt, they disappear for a round? Because it just says a
We have-
creature hit by your arrow.
We have one character that can catch arrows.
That's
True. So I will say if the monk uses a key point to grab the arrow, or I don't think they even need the key point to catch arrow. If the monk does it,
No.
that's free. Everyone else needs a dex.
Save
A
to not take the
dexterity, yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you, sweetheart.
Okay.
Hey.
Tensions quell as the last of the mutated wolves is slain. Not a few seconds after this, that the halfling archer scurries down from atop this section of the guild, stands up on a local soapbox, and loudly proclaims, "That's it! The morning gate is closed.
Checks
By the way,
But it is closed."
you all hear bones crack as my shifting ends, and you just hear it's like, oh.
For how long?
He's still a bear.
Well, she'll keep going. There's a small scene here. Go back to your guild houses. Go back to your homes. I'm not risking the lives of any of the people of Vathrond. Feathers, when you start asking as well for how long, there's other people that are chirping in too. You hear a human of a greatsword across the back is like, "Hey, we have a contract. We can't just delay." Another one, a
Where-
goblin with a crossbow, speaks up. "Yeah, I didn't go all the way from down south just to be denied here at the gate." More and more voices start to chime in, and it takes until the half orc, the Drook, steps up. "Everyone, stay at the guild house for a night. Let me handle this. There will be order." With her voice, the adventurers there do quell. Seems some certain amount of respect for her. And groaning, mumbled curses under breaths. The crowd kind of disperses as you watch the large, intensely reinforced gates of the morning gate start to shut.
Is everyone all right? Does anyone need any
Is
healing?
there anything I can sell from the dead wolves?
Pelt?
Make a
I don't
survival
want that.
check.
I don't want that.
What's with
I don't
this
want
bear?
that. Hell.
Hey,
Wait,
Mr. Bear, can I get that potion back?
Do I use the advantage, Chris, on the thing?
No.
It's related to navigating the Mortland. Yes. Okay. Cool. Survival check is really 15.
15 is like you're level 3.
Well, I have an expertise in it, so it's a
Yeah.
+7. So I'm like, oh,
It's very good. The beasts and creatures in the Mordland are so mutated and freakish that already much of their hides are kind of useless. And if you're using their hides and you're really desperate, you're going to make patchwork leathers and the
I'm
like.
looking more for teeth and claws.
Yeah, but exactly. It's these mutated organs that extract strange properties. You do find a little bit of material to work with. Is there anything in specific you're looking for?
Mainly things that I could use. Knowing the fact we're going to go in the Mornland, I want things that I could make an arrow out of in an emergency.
Okay.
So mostly
Emergency
arrowhead material are what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Which
Yeah.
I
So
feel
you
like-
mainly picture some of their teeth, some of their bones that are like the stronger ones of the skeleton that aren't completely cracked by exploding fairies, a bear claw, or any of the multitude of crushing forces that were employed this fight.
Mhm. Okay. And I'll just count that I have some parts to make
Alright.
arrows.
Yeah, the crowd disperses, but no one is quite happy. The morning gate closes. And with that, the dead gray mist that kind of leaked into town before stops.
Zaphael kind of looks confused.
Oh,
The bear looks over at the cat, and in bear form, almost able to make out of you gave it to me.
yeah, I'm fine. You can keep it. It's gonna disappear after a day.
A day.
And Chris, can I
And
go
like
over
the bear
and pull
looks
my
at
crossbow
herself
claw out?
of like it's not fucking there anymore. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I can't just give you the thing you gave me.
I
Hold
tried to
on.
help you. You don't
I'll-
want it.
Stop. Hold on. I cast Speak with Animals at first level.
Does that work? Does that work?
It does work.
Yeah, you're a
Does
fucking
work.
animal.
Well, I don't know. I don't
Hold
know.
on. I
First
speak
time
Sylvan.
someone
Would I
cast that
understand
on
him?
me.
No, Sylvan is not an
No,
animal.
course
Speak.
not. No.
Sylvan
It's
is a.
el- yeah,
It's
Okay,
a
never mind.
Sylvan is a type of elf, right?
When do
It's
you
the
cast
elder
it?
elf.
Elder elf, old elf.
When
This
do
is
you
Bear.
cast it?
When
After
I
the
hear
argument?
you going, no, during it.
All right,
It's
then you
like-
hear instead of hearing you gave it to me, here. Well, I turned into a bear. I don't know where it's at anymore. I can't just give you the potion in a very
First, out of
accent.
curiosity, speak with animals. When I speak back, do I
Do we
speak
hear?
in bear?
Well, I can
believe
understand
it's
you.
a magical
Hold on. You
trans.
gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with the beast for the duration.
It's
The
like-
knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their knowledge, blah, blah, blah. Beasts can give you information, blah, blah, blah. You might be able to, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, no, it just says you
As
gain the
a
ability
druid,
to
I can
verbally
understand
communicate.
you.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah,
like
I can also understand
but now
you.
I can understand you. So I
it's
go,
like the universal
I
translator from
go,
Star Trek.
okay.
Oh, as a
He says
quick
he turned
note,
he says he turned into
case-
a bear and he can't get
She.
it back. Sorry. Yeah.
quick note in case anyone, and for Eric as well, there is a macro, if everyone has remembered, in the like second to last tab to the right called
Uh-huh.
raise hand.
Yes.
At the
Make
bottom
sure that-
left.
correct.
yeah.
I forgot about that.
It's also at the bottom left of the entire map screen under your name.
Is there any way for
Raise
me to
hand.
make that?
This is
bigger?
like in case I'm like looking, because I'm like looking at one person on my screen and you're like trying to raise your hand and do something to get my attention. I just can't
Is
see
there
it.
any way I can make that bigger so I can see the?
Oh,
the
yeah. You do this. Ready? You move your mic closer, like Chris. Just like that. Just like that. That's how you make it bigger, right? He'll fucking like what?
But I'll translate for
Feathers.
feathers. Thank you. I was like, I don't know which one.
I know. The names are gonna be new for me.
Which
Yeah,
cat
with
are
an
we
accent.
dealing with?
feathers.
All right, whatever. You can keep it. It's gonna
Yeah,
disappear
you-
after a day, anyways.
I look at the bear. It's gonna disappear in a day. So either drink it now or give it to someone else.
Everyone else hears "Ooh," to Ermine. What is the potion?
It
What's the
basically gave you
potion?
bless.
It gives you bless. It's worthless now.
You can translate that one.
I'm writing this down.
I look over.
Chronicling this.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Anything else we need to? Anything else we need to communicate with our co-workers for the night?
Yes. Translate. The monk needs a claws like mine.
What?
I have claws.
Am I translating with a fucking accent too?
I have claws
You want
that
to?
grant me powerful attack magic and helps me attack better. Monk
Uh-huh.
benefits from claws.
Uh-huh.
He needs claws like
Viking.
mine.
Viking. Viking.
I'm awake.
No, you're not. You're streaming. That's against TOS. Wake the fuck up.
Against TOS.
So
Actually,
I look
keep
at
it
the
all the
monk
time,
and I
so.
go, Warforged. The bear is saying you need to do better and should get claws. I don't know what the bear's talking about.
Claws.
For you.
And you look at the bear's claws and you see the claws aren't normal bear claws. They're like a magical-esque, like,
Yeah.
glove.
I
Yeah,
raise
claw.
my fist.
Yeah,
Shing!
the bear.
Hit better.
Explain what happens.
A short sword pops out.
Where was that?
Hit better.
Okay.
In a very
tap the
irritated manner, by the
I
way,
tap
of
the bear
doing
twice
that.
and
then-
go, I know you can end this. Let's make this easy. I'll meet you all in the morning. And I just leave to go find a room to go to the room I was staying in at the inn.
The bear just finds an alleyway. It's a
Just-
fucking bear.
Put yourself in under a
I
box.
mean, I was gonna go find a tree, so
I might follow feathers, honestly. Like,
He's my
Rich, am
new,
I right to assume I probably
my
already have
new owner.
accommodation?
if he's going towards a tree, like, fuck yeah. Right with him.
Berries? Honey? Let's go.
Could speak with animals like allow you to hear a familiar speak?
Mm-hmm.
is it an
Familiar.
animal?
I understand all animals.
If they talk to them.
Mhm.
They have to talk to them to understand them.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, you just don't understand
You
them.
gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration.
If they talk to you.
Oh yeah, the
The
beast could just not
animal
talk to you.
has to talk to you for you to understand what they're saying. It's like
Anyways, let's.
it's like talking to somebody, Nathan. You can't comprehend languages if they're not talking to you.
Quick
Oh.
note: the
know.
only inn that actually runs in town is the Death's Gate Adventurers Guild. They operate the inn for the adventurers.
Mm-hmm. So, oh yeah, that's a good point. I'm not a member of the guild.
No, you can go in if you're not a member.
So, as I asked, I'm right to assume I probably would have already had accommodation coming in,
Yeah,
or
if you
Hold
wanted.
on, we
you
had
can
to go to the
go.
Gusgate Adventurers Guild and find some sort of guide or somebody to let us in, right?
Exactly.
Alright.
Yeah.
Fuck, we all got to go to the inn anyways then, for now.
Oh,
You know, when I get to the inn, I ask
make
for
sense.
their cheapest room.
A quick note when you walk in.
Yeah.
I got something for everything.
Ooh.
how far away is
Oh, you
the
wanna test that?
the farm that I worked on?
It's like a half mile down south.
I
It's
just start
not-
walking. Just starts walking. Fuck it.
You're
Half
gonna go
mile.
a half mile? Okay,
It's not that
that's
far,
bad.
dude.
That's not that far.
I mean,
It's
I'm
not
just gonna
that
follow
bad,
him.
actually.
I'll go bear.
I'm
We
a
have
bear.
to
I'm gonna go
meet-
find a stall. All right, like
Okay.
Fuck it, I'll follow him out of town.
I'm gonna go wash all this viscera off of me in the river.
I'm perfectly healthy. I'm gonna just go sleep comfortably.
say
When you kind of like wash
Actually,
yourself in the
kinda hop on
river,
top of the bear.
there's like a weird like itch after like 5 minutes of washing yourself in that water.
That's fine.
Oh no. Just loses your shit.
it looks upstream as a bear just washing themselves off in the water. I'm kidding.
Those of you that go into the Death's Gate Adventurers Guild, there's a hustle and bustle to the tavern that's unlike most other scenes. Some of you have already been here before and requested accommodations, but there's chatter and commotion. There is like this hustle and bustle of adventurers moving to and fro. Groups of humans, 5, 6 elves, dwarves gather around tables. You see large axes, bows, all these things, staves, leaning against chairs and tables. Rugged clothes, scratched up steel plate, like all relatively cheap, but thrown together out of necessity. Packs and the like. You can hear a tiefling playing a melody in the far back room that's completely overshadowed by everyone talking. There's a feeling of like strange camaraderie almost that is palpable in the air of adventurers with not much to lose at the last bar before going into almost certain death on the other side of the morning wall.
I'll look for any keeper I'm familiar with.
Yeah, there's a few like it's a pretty large staff.
Mainly the
admittedly.
ones I've worked with before, having been here.
It depends on the type of room you want. The absolute cheapest is the underground bunkhouse, and that is going to or like bunks. That's 7 copper a night.
One gold is 10 silver.
Yes,
And it's
they're
7
all
copper.
divisible by tens as you go down. 10 to 10 to 10 to 10.
Hold on, just gotta do the fucking math.
The best part.
Except for Electrum.
We don't talk about Bruno. All right.
Okay.
Is there Electrum in Eberron?
There is.
Okay.
It's a
Like
weird
a
currency.
$2
I
bill.
was corrected.
Isn't Electrum is like what, divisible by 5?
Oh, I
One
don't
gold.
remember.
Yeah. So 1 gold equals 2 Electrum.
2 Electrum, and 2 Electrum is
Is
10 silver.
yes.
Yeah.
It's a
Okay.
$2 bill.
It's a
But
unique
you
currency.
get accommodations at
It's a
Death's
$5
Gate.
bill, but okay.
Yeah, so
What's
I'll
that?
remove this 7 copper and pay them for the room, as well as I will ask about who we were looking the person we were looking to meet for going into the Moorland tomorrow, and where I can meet them or find them. I can't remember if it was a person's name or if
It
was
wasn't
in
a name.
general.
It was just to go get a guide. Seems
I'm
like
looking
there's a lot of
Or
them.
wait, am I considered a guide? I can't
You're not
remember.
considered a guide.
Okay, I'm just
You're
familiar. with
knowledgeable.
The guide
When-
is the person that takes you from Morning Gate to the Mournland.
When we were talking with Victor, were we shown a map at all?
You were not. He was going to lead you there via communication.
Through
Okay.
the-
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I heard
Um,
map at some point, so I was just
He was
confused.
looking at a map, but he has the only one, and he's
Gotcha.
going to keep it.
By the way, Chris, my character, right? Not with
Yes.
the group, totally sleeping outside right there, waiting.
Oh, yeah, I'm over here under the trees.
Everyone kind of disperses.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We
Um,
have one person
Chris-
outside, one under the
head over
trees,
here.
2 going to stalls, and I'm assuming the other 3 are going to the guild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
I'm out
that,
the
that
guild.
would be Axanar, Ermine, and fuck, dude, Valve, Calf. I'm gonna call you Calf. Calf, Ermine, and Axanar went to the guild.
Mm-hmm. And Ermine is sleeping in the
Okay. I heard 2 out of 3 yeses. Stormer, is that a
Never
yes?
mind, by the way.
Actually, so I want to get something with my character real quick because it doesn't quite make sense to just be with you guys. So like, there's this inner monologue. Maybe it's too familiar, maybe it's to him, but he's like, "Okay, we have to speak to someone because we don't know what happened there, but we can't stay here either. We kind of need somewhere to reason go, and it makes sense to travel in a group. And also, it might be seeming like this guy doesn't have any friends. 0.
Makes sense. As far as
So,
this point in
he
time,
walks up into the
before we
other
split
door.
it up, what time of day was it?
It's about midday right now, but it is fading to evening, and because the Morning Gate closed, like everyone is in the tavern right now.
Right. So like 2 to 3 in the afternoon, we're
Yeah.
like, hey, day is over. Fucking let's get drunk. Got it. All right.
Yeah.
Someone stuck as a bear. Got it.
Actually, you know what? I'll get supplies.
That would have to be at Death's Gate.
Chris,
Oh, okay.
since Ermine's going to the
In
lower end bunkhouse under the
Then I
bug,
guess I'll go there.
That's if you want.
is gonna
Yeah.
Is there nicer rooms?
Oh yes, there is a bunkhouse on the ground level. There's independent single double room, and then there is a rather lavish room that they only have 2 of. The lavish one is 8 silver pieces.
Wow. Wow.
Dude, that's 1 gold to the tip.
So as a note, it is considered comfortable living. That is below your standard.
Yes, it is.
Below?
The noble standard is 10 gold a night.
That's everything I own.
That's
Holy
like all the
shit,
gold I
dude.
took with me.
I have 10
'cause-
gold to my name.
Well, there's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with not sleeping in your accommodation. That's just how your character feels. You are sky high, and the
Yeah.
best room they have in Vathrond is
Not even close.
it's like a normal hotel room.
Over here living
Yeah.
on 1 silver piece.
There's a reason I quickly got my room because I know everything's gonna fill up and I know no one will bother
They
me.
got 2 left. Okay, I give the
Easy enough.
innkeeper a gold.
Give him-
They
Was
give you
it
2
2
silver.
left or
No,
2
no,
total?
no, 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 no.
Two
Spirit, I
left.
think you misunderstood. It's Oh wait. It's a gold
No,
for the
it's
room.
It's
8 silver pieces
silver.
for
Okay,
the
I'm
room.
sorry. I thought it was 10 gold.
It's
for that.
10 with a tip.
So the room is 8 silver pieces.
Mhm.
Okay.
That is considered
that's a gold.
comfortable living. They give you 2 back. They give you change.
Uh,
That's considered comfortable living. Nobles want aristocratic or noble, which is 10 gold a night.
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
I mean, we all have to make sacrifices.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh, you may die.
Okay, there's a gold on the table.
You're-
He tries to give me back. I'm like, no. It's
He
fine.
wants room service.
It's only a gold.
I
I
love it.
think everyone is gonna stop what they're doing and just look at you and be like, ugh.
There's a moment where you say that, and like there's a kind of a small group of a bugbear and 2 goblins, and the bugbear just turns towards you when you say that.
A very
I
distant,
turn.
bearish. What the fuck?
That was almost
I
common.
turn
Good job.
towards you. I look at you and I go. I walk up to your character and I go, I'll say this once because you're not from here. Shut the fuck up, or someone will take that money from you.
He's
And
not
then I
even
walk
smart.
away.
He's
The
not
bugbear
even
kind of gives a side
smart.
glance to Ermine as you kind of dampen the ruse or like give away the plan that they might have tried.
I look
They
at
turn
him.
back.
Am I have I seen this bugbear before?
You've seen him like once more time at the bar. There's not many bugbears that come here, so you
I'll put it this way,
recognize
would
them.
I have more street cred as the fact I've gone into the Mournlands quite a few times?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll look at him and I'll be like, this
Dog him.
one's with me. Don't
Dog
do it.
him.
There's like a low crumble.
We were told the bracers could communicate to
him.
Victor.
Yes.
Is that strictly only to Victor?
Um
Or could we communicate with each other?
Because if
Um,
Victor grabbed any random one,
yeah,
But he
it
also
could
did the
communicate with
binding.
everyone.
So if one of us, say the bougier one staying at the guild, we're like, hey, we're fucked, we could be contacted at that same moment.
Yeah.
I'm fishing.
Because
leave me
it's
alone.
right.
Half a mile away.
I'm
Yeah, Eric's right.
fishing.
It
Leave
could have
me
been
alone.
any bracer, so anyone can contact anyone. It is a one-on-one comm, though. It's not like open channel. It's a
Got
one-on-one.
it.
And my bearer has obviously magical items, so it has the bracer. Okay.
Yeah.
And the
New
bracer
armband,
would
who
adjust to
gets-
your hand size.
Yeah, it's magical, so that's what I assumed.
Yeah.
But I just want to make sure it. That's why I was like, if we lost our arm, does it still like attune
No,
to
you
us,
would
or-
lose the item.
That's why I made that comment because I was
Yeah.
like, how do I make this sound non-druidy?
Become an octopus.
But yes,
Druidy.
welcome
Chris?
to Axanar having no concept of
Yeah, we
anything.
can tell. Chris, before because I'm assuming we're not doing anything else for the afternoon, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Once I have my room paid for, I will kind of go to the local foresting, find some random arrow shafts, just continue making it so that I have something in case for emergencies. Not proper arrows, but like if I run out of everything, I can
Okay.
make something.
Are you tracking arrows or this flavor?
Do you want me to track arrows?
That's all up to you. That
If
like
we
some
don't,
archers
then
want to,
I'm not gonna give a shit about that.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
but your character is doing. Yeah, you don't have to. That
This
is like
then it's definitely for flavor then, because
Yeah.
fuck tracking arrows. That sounds horrible.
Yep.
You
See,
can just say,
I have
Then
a
it's-
thing where I don't have to.
Then it's a roll for. Let's see. Did I recover my arrow? Nope, that one broke. Minus.
It's half. That's the rule. If you shot 8 arrows, you recover 4.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm good. Never mind. I'm doing this for flavor.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm gonna go to a supply shop in the adventure guild
All right.
place.
Feathers is the only one that followed me to the stall.
Yes.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
I also have no money.
Well, I mean,
Um,
I'm stuck in my beast form.
Yeah.
I don't know how to fucking change it.
Lamar, is there anything you wanted?
For the record, I'm
Um,
gonna try to ride on your back.
well, if
Oh.
I can, I'd like to get supplies for damages.
He can't. Can he?
Could I?
Damages?
Well, yeah. For, or is that like usually at the end of the day I pay for that?
What do you mean damages?
What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm
Like-
confused what you're
Wait,
paying
we
for.
don't actually know what you mean, Viking.
For Mamar, he's
Oh, you're talking about your rest.
yes.
Yeah. You're talking about
Like for specifically for either now from the
because he
future.
doesn't eat or drink.
Yes.
This
and,
is his-
and this is my
Mhm.
yes, this is my way of rest.
Yeah,
could
as
say.
you kind of explained that you need repairs. He's
Mm.
like, when the door's like, I got that for you. And walks back. You can see there is like a stack of these old repair kits that you're not quite sure where they're from, but it's likely they were made by House Cannith during the last war. He takes one of the repair kits and sets it down. Be 1 silver piece.
You need the mending cantrip. God damn.
Here's 1 gold. Keep the change.
What?
Takes it on that and slides it over.
You didn't learn from the aristocrats.
I'm starting to like Warforged every day.
Trying to
Dosen,
sniper.
by the way, goes in your ear. The reason you're wasting all our money?
Why are you complaining? I'm helping the economy.
Response, Arthur.
he's like, oh, okay, I guess I'll shut up.
Anything Feathers and Valkyrie do?
Sorry, go ahead.
Val?
Go ahead.
Nope.
All right, Feathers is attempting to ride the bear down the road.
Since we're walking down the road, Valkyrie allows the furry friend to mount the
What
bear.
kind of acid dream does this just turn into?
It is a
Have you ever seen a
riding
cat
bear.
ride a bear before?
You know, I don't
Yeah.
think I have.
The thing is that Feathers is like 16 years old. He's a teenager and he's just like had a growth spurt, so he doesn't realize how big he is.
I didn't realize how
He's
big
just
the
being
cat
pretty
was.
small.
Also, real quick, the repair kit. Do I have to make a custom thing for that?
No.
No?
He just sold you a ration, basically.
Oh, okay.
And then with the cat and I go to where I was working prior to this contract, and stay in a stall for the evening.
Yeah, he's Is that going quickly?
I find a tree.
All right, it's
You're
easy
more than
enough
welcome to
find, yeah.
stay, but all right.
It's a somewhat squalor farm. You can see they're growing or attempting to grow a fields of wheat here. But it doesn't take long for you to notice so much of it is growing to like a sickly brown and black color. And only some of it is that gold you're expecting. But even regardless of the color, they're still letting it grow and presumably harvesting it still.
After an hour of battle, I revert back to my normal form.
How you doing down there?
I still haven't mastered the ability to revert back to my two-legged form.
Seems like you're not used to the hairballs either.
Each time is a new experience. But you notice my hands don't change much. With these, I'm able to control my form better. So
Gotcha.
They're like a magical set of claws, basically. That
Mine are natural.
There is an insignia on like one of the plates of the claw, but you don't recognize the insignia.
I can't read it.
You would have to roll a history check with. I'll let you just roll a normal history check. If I made you roll disadvantage for every single last thing in Eberron related, that would be just fucking ass. So.
I mean, I'm completely fine
You're
with that. I'm
16.
not
You don't know the
familiar
world.
with anything. If it's
Yeah.
related to the history of Eberron, I'm fine with it. If it's just magic related.
No, it's not magic related, but it's like not history. This is just a thing in Eberron. You might have actually seen it on your travel.
Okay. Do I have my management? Do I have proficiency in history? I have. That's a 17.
Wow.
you know it.
Maybe.
You know something.
You've seen it.
Maybe. I might be getting a text here.
You don't not know it. Like I can tell you that.
I know more about the land than I know about anything else. So.
Let me quickly, because now I need to remember. Oh, you recognize it's an insignia. It's a kind of like a draconic-esque insignia. Looks like one of the sigils, but it's much more intricate yet strange. And then you're like, wait, that's a dragon marked symbol. That's the symbol for a dragon marked house Validus.
Okay. I don't know anything about Validus, but it's interesting.
Um,
And that's fine.
yeah. Yeah. That's all you know.
Did you ever serve House Validus?
Not really. I was introduced to them at a very not too long ago, and they helped me control my powers better, and these allowed me to focus my energy towards better. It's hard to explain, but when I turn into like an animal, I'm able to fight with my own mental capability compared to just being full animal. If that makes sense.
I've never changed into anything else, so I mean,
It's kind of hard, especially when you go into a raging beast. So yeah,
that's good for you.
but with these claws, I'm able to control my anger in animalistic form.
Good for you.
Thank you. I don't hear that too often.
Bellow Dash. Is there anything you're doing?
Still by the trees. I'm going to go fishing, so I'll turn my axe around so the head's facing down to tie a line.
I love it.
I'm basically fishing for dinner.
I can imagine one side of the axe is like notched for a string.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a survival check.
Survival. +3.
Oh, he's gonna roll good.
Unnatural 20.
Ooh.
Oh, he rolled gold.
17 +3.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
gonna
it's
get a
been
big
a
fish.
You're kind of going through some of them. You caught a few before, but when you look at them, they're like a sickly color, and you just kind of release them back. You're kind of worried about eating them, but after a while, you do find actually a rather healthy looking fish that happened to have just been maybe from much further down the river.
Finally.
Swam by and you caught them.
Dinner.
Mm.
So that's Axanar. Sorry, it's a name. Axar, Airmine, Belodash, roughly, and Mamar. Currently still, and Zaf, you're still in Vaporond?
I suppose so. I guess I'll work up the courage to talk to someone like Axadar.
Yeah, it depends.
I'm still
Axanar,
at the bar, so yes.
Okay. As a quick note, so if you're at the bar, this about time you arrive at the bar is about the time Zaf also arrives at the bar, so you kind of like converge.
Well, hey there.
Hey, I just wanted to say
You
sorry.
did
I
pretty good
kind of
out
made it a
there.
little awkward, but glad I helped. Made the meeting a little bit awkward. Sorry about that, but don't really like being tracked.
Well, that's completely understandable. I mean,
You guys headed somewhere?
it did
Because I'm traveling.
I hold up my arm. It did almost kill me, so I can understand that. So
Hmm. Hmm. Well, now I am glad I didn't do that. Are you guys off somewhere? Kind of interested.
yeah, we've got we've been given a mission to go into the mists, retrieve an item. Seems like.
Chris, do I know my thing does in fact give me a little resistance to the Mornland,
We all.
like we discussed?
He doesn't.
For you, I don't think you wouldn't know because you haven't stepped in yet.
Okay. Well, I do traveling trade and repairs. Um, I keep traveling. I can't really sit still. I
Well, we have a Warforged with us who's probably make good use of your repair skills.
I can do that. That'd be cool if he says okay. That's
I mean,
great. I just
having
like to travel in a group.
having a bigger party would probably end up with us being a little bit more less likely to get overwhelmed. I mean, I'm fully open to having more companies, more company. So,
Well, if everyone else is okay with it, when they come by and when they get
oh,
the
I'm
chance
sure
to
they will.
talk,
Why wouldn't they be?
that'd be fine.
We fought together. Should be fine, right?
Maybe you'd like someone without a armband.
I mean, I can't say for the rest of the guys, for the rest of everyone. I'm fine with it, and the more the merrier.
Well, if at some point it's okay, it's great. And he orders a drink. That's it.
Yeah, about the time where you're kind of like raising a hand for a drink, you know, it's like someone else steps in place for one of the barkeeps. A green-skinned half-orc with hair that's been tied up and shaved sides. You see a familiar battle axe is currently dangling from their back. You recognize them as Druk, the one that had, for one, issued the command to essentially
Oh,
have
hey
all
there.
the. Hi. Hey,
It's the one guy.
looking for a drink? You at the last stop yet?
I could use a drink. Yeah. What's on tap?
Hello, sir. He kind of
Ma'am.
comes out.
Ma'am,
Oh,
sir,
ma'am.
ma'am,
Oh,
ma'am, sir.
Ooh, you messed up already.
Didn't tell. Oh,
Woman?
definitely, ma'am.
That's a woman.
That's a woman?
Arrgh.
What is
Getting all the sexy pictures of characters.
Look
huh,
at that
Chris?
mus!
Hey, it's
There's a
female
lot
forward.
of anime going on here, man.
Druk's a woman.
This one's at the house. Beckons
Right.
over, and what someone delivers 3 glass bottles with like stopper latches put over. You can see it's like a yellowish liquid that blends down into a black as it goes down the bottle. She takes her own, pops the lid off. Somewhat of a custom here at Deathgate. It's one of the last drinks many people have before going into the Mornland.
Well, I'm all about sharing in the customs of places I visit. How do we go about doing this?
You drink, and
Ah.
she's going to knock it back.
You drink.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
Oh,
this is
boy.
gonna be glorious.
Already.
How's that
Surprisingly
work
enough,
for a
I
robot?
actually have that doing pretty good. There we go. It's a
Erosion
22.
resistance.
It doesn't work because they're not as fearful of going into the Mornland. What did you roll?
22.
Yeah. it is there's like actually something there, but it is underneath an extremely toxic and strong brew. And a part of you is saying, like, there's almost like a psychedelic part of this beyond just like the drunken aspect, and you kind of like feel it already. She'll finish, well, not finish her, she only takes a small drink, and as do you, unless you have a
Gunning.
death wish. Yeah.
I would say like a mouthful.
Yeah. She sets it down.
I'm a sophisticated drunk.
You are different than 99% of the people that come into this tavern,
Oh? How so?
because they're all unsophisticated drunks.
Ah, yeah.
Now, I couldn't help but hearing you were going to the Mournland. I didn't give a contract going to the Mournland, so that tells me that you are working for someone else. Nonetheless, I don't realize that. I don't hate that. I actually welcome it. The gates are closed, though. I want into the Mournland for my business. You want more into Mournland for your business. I
Well,
think
we
we
are
can help
looking
each
for
other
a
out.
guide.
I could get you a guide. A free guide, even. You help me open the Morn Gate. I'll get you what you need.
I'm sure we could work something out. I mean, the people I'm working with all seem to be pretty capable.
Indeed, you are working with other people. It feels improper to do business when not every. So, I don't know what you need to do to gather them, because last I saw you spread to the four winds almost immediately. But if you do manage to actually gather them all back together, we're all here waiting for Tesser's demands.
All right, I'll see if I can get them together. I mean, thank you.
No, thank you. I have a feeling this will be a very
Chris, being Axanar, would I have an idea of how to activate the bands to at least summon everyone?
Yeah. When you attune to a magical item, you gain an intrinsic knowledge of how to use it.
Okay. So yeah, the locator ping, I guess.
You just kind of mental connect to each person and tell them
Like, hey guys, at the bar, please.
there is.
Guys, ma'am, at the bar. Guys, is this thing on?
Tap tap tap.
No, you're talking to yourself.
Oh, okay. May I have an addition to our mission? That rhymed.
I just found a nice tree.
Druk is like expression face over and like goes to grab her drink and walks away.
I thought you were different. You're just as crazy as the others.
Pretty much. All
Well,
right.
me and I
All
attempt
right.
to summon everybody.
Everyone, you do receive the summons that there is a potential way to open the morning gates if you just work with Druk Gal, leader, or at least the de facto leader of the Deathgate Adventurers Guild.
Might even be able to get us a scout or a guide.
When are you requesting us? Are you requesting us now?
Does he sound like a bear when he's like asking this?
No,
Or...
No,
it's been
she's already
longer than an
turned
hour
on.
at this point in time.
Okay.
It's been
okay.
longer than an hour.
Okay.
For
I'm not
knowledge, the
doing the bear
bracer
again.
would be direct, so it's telepathic.
I would say, I mean, at least by morning.
There's a brief
Okay.
shout, by night!
By this night. I've just been informed by tonight, if possible.
Oh, fucking fine.
Ah,
Let's get it
I
done.
throw the scales, bones, and fish skin back into the river and start heading over.
Yep.
You're a bear, Oregon.
I start heading over.
But you're not even in bear form.
It comes out every now and again. I can't control it entirely. I can only control it when
I
I'm
mean,
in the form.
if any of you were sleeping, I am sorry.
You fucking Canadian.
Yeah.
Fucking Canadian.
Ah, yes, the
Coast
fifth
Canada.
nation of Eberron.
Glory.
I walk over to Feathers. Are you hungry?
Yes, but I usually pick up something on the
Here,
side.
here. I have a handful of berries. Eat one or multiple. I don't give a shit. Have some berries.
Don't
I-
give
It
a
helps.
shit.
I promise.
Don't eat
I'll
too
grab
many
a
of 'em,
small
you get
handful of
diarrhea.
berries and start.
Obviously, I burned first level good berry spell.
Oh, what the hell?
They're
Oh,
they're
it's nighttime.
nourishing. Not
Not in,
they are nerfed here, so they aren't just free meals forever. But they do help in conjuring food out of enough to feed yourselves.
Once a
I'm still
day.
gonna keep an eye out for any like birds or anything I can kill and
Roll a perception check.
Mordecai.
are you hurt at all? I can help you too if you're hurt.
I was I mean, my arm is still bleeding from the fucking bracer, but it's not that bad. I'm fine.
Is that all? I can help with that too.
No, I was shooting the arrows behind you. You did a great job. You were a big wall of fur.
Yeah, well, that's what I do. I'm big, burly spunny.
15 for your perception.
15. There are no birds in the sky, actually.
Any rabbits?
There would be, like, yes, some rabbits kind of in the deeper forest. The
Nothing
morning
on the other
wall.
side of the road I can try to shoot on the way.
What do
I'll say-
weasels hunt?
Roll an attack. Roll an attack. We'll just say for you're kind of seeing them, so you're gonna take a pot shot when one gets close enough.
What do weasels hunt?
Rabbits.
That's a 19.
Do they
19?
really?
Yeah.
Yes.
That works. There's a kind of like one humping, hopping between.
Are you mind blown?
Tree,
Did
That's
you
one
not?
of my
Hunting between the trees?
Did you not know this?
One of my animals.
and you
Oh my god.
snipe it in that moment, and you manage to catch it. It's like a fucking rabbit, so it's not taking any more damage than that arrow provides. So yeah, you
Yeah.
get it.
Do you need help
Yes.
hunting a rabbit? I can help hunt rabbits.
Yes.
I literally just shot one. Do you want part of
Do
it?
you need more? You're a big guy. There are two of us.
You're a growing
All right,
boy.
yeah, let's go some hunting on the way. Why not?
I wild shape into a weasel.
That's the amount of hunting you.
In a
I'll let
hunt.
you do an attack roll, because if you find one, but that's the amount of hunting
An
you're able to
attack
do.
roll of a weasel?
Let's go D.
If you're trying to
D2.
hunt,
Roger that.
D2. D2.
I can't add anything to this, so it's just that straight.
You don't get proficiency with your own claws?
Well, 15.
oh, yeah, you definitely hunt.
16.
Whatever the fuck weasels hunt, you caught it.
Rabbits.
Rabbits.
Rabbits are a prey.
And you get another rabbit. You both bring back a rabbit each. Quickly, Zafio.
I don't bring it
Um,
back. I'm actually eating it on the road.
I had wanted to do some hunting, but we kind of got everything. Can I still do that if I want
Yeah.
to?
Roll perception.
Can I do it at advantage because I have a familiar helping me out?
Sure.
Actually, I'll just use his sight instead because it's actually better than mine.
One moment, I'm gonna
As
get
per
water.
Yeah.
The weasel is on the cat's shoulder eating the rabbit.
That's
So I'm
fine.
stuck as a weasel for the next hour.
That's fine.
The roll
And I guess I'm
reversal.
looking for
I
larger
rode
game
you,
as
you
well.
rode me. That's fine.
What are you looking for?
At least I'm looking for larger game. Like it's fine.
Yeah.
We're all hunting in the middle of the town.
Well, you've gone.
I've gone west. Yeah.
If
just
you
let's
saw
see
the
what
world
roll
map,
is.
it's a huge amount of plains between you and the next town.
Broken question. If I was a rat and as a wild shape and I ate food and then I converted back to a
And-
human, would I be content on
No.
eating? Okay. Just curious on how that would work.
You'd be content while you were the rabbit, or while
And-
you're like a
The
rat, and then you.
While you're the small thing, the food
Okay,
does not.
okay. I
What
wanted to
happens if
make
he
sure
eats
I
a whole
knew.
steak then? A steak is bigger than
We-
a rat.
I don't think about it. I don't think about. That's just how I'm ruling it.
Oh, okay.
Right on. I wanted to know.
Magically, your stomach is magically not changed size at all.
Weird. So the food inside me hasn't changed size as I grow and change.
Oh, what's the perception check? 10?
He's got a
Um,
really fat belly right now.
Near Vathrond, it is hard to find larger game. You can find small game, but large game stays clear away from the dead gray mist.
If it's smaller, then it's smaller.
Okay. You can roll an attack roll.
I'll use magic missile.
Okay.
Yeah.
That works too. Boop boop. It's messier.
Obliterate. Friggin'
Because it's a lot. It's force damage, but it does still get you.
oh, it's
food.
pre-tenderized.
I'll just hit the head every time. Because it's magic missile.
Yeah.
Where did I think it go?
Hid for a little bit. Yeah.
If he
Oh,
in
that
far
is there,
west,
he's
we
just-
just randomly
But-
see a bunch of missiles go off while we're walking on the road.
I think time-wise, it won't sync up. Unfortunately. But you all start making your way towards the Deskate Adventures Guild. As sun begins to set on the first day here in Vathrond, hopefully with an idea, a promise to get past the now closed Morning Gate. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Okay. Before anybody leaves, okay. This week we started on a Tuesday. We talked about Wednesdays. Are we continuing with Wednesdays, or are we going to?
I prefer Wednesdays at all possible because I
Wednesdays.
can 100%
So
guarantee
I know you
I
do.
will be.
I know
here.
Josh does. I know
I
Anthony
don't
does.
matter.
I already
Yeah.
changed my availability to Wednesdays.
So
Yeah.
everyone
I'll
else,
be off on Wednesdays.
so that'd be Chris, Eric, Stormer, and I'm pretty sure I already know the answer for Robert. Robert said yes for Wednesdays.
I
So
wrote it all down in the.
I don't care. I can make sure I change my schedule easy as shit. Like I can't get off, So
Does Wednesdays work for everyone? Eric?
Yep.
all right, starting from the
Great.
top. Starting from the top. Spirit. Wednesdays.
Sure.
All right, Chris. I'm good. Eric. All right. What's his fucking name?
Viking,
Viking. Nathan.
you have no name.
All right.
I know.
You just forever
He's
play.
Pierre?
Viking.
Pierre?
For one session.
for like one or two sessions,
Yes, one session. It'll be one session.
and then Anthony. All right. So next Wednesday we are all set, same time.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Sounds
Good.
great. Perfect.
And for those that are watching, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Shit, I was thinking about something fancy. 1 second.
Start of the campaign.
Yes,
Yeah, I
welcome to the start of the campaign, and then many, many more. I'm very excited, and I hope you all are excited as well.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I hope you all had fun.
Hope
absolutely.
you
It
guys
was
get
so
back
good.
on for some more
I-
Eberron.
I'm low key upset that one of the arrows I thought about taking, piercing arrow, and you were like, to take all the damaging arrows, was the perfect arrow for this kind.
In this one situation.
I know,
it would've been
but
great.
still, the grasping arrows though, holy shit! Fuck.
Yeah. Grasping's really
Holy
good. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they are the strongest by far. I mean the arrows I picked actually deal with enemies pretty well. I have an arrow for huge big problems, banishing. I have an arrow for melee targets, grasping, and I have an arrow for range targets, which is shadow arrow, so they can't see anything. So they actually all three work out really well for what I need for utility.
Hey, Chris.
Yes.
I
No.
realized that the light crossbow doesn't actually have the light property.
There's not.
No.
No.
No, you
Yeah,
need a hand
so-
crossbow.
Hand crossbow,
Nice.
that's why. Yeah.
And crossbow.
Yeah, I have the light crossbow. So instead, I'm gonna go with the push thing instead of the nick.
Okay, sounds good.
That makes
Oh, I
sense.
completely forgot about that.
Um,
What one did I pick again? Fuck. I
didn't use it
literally
at all because I didn't want to bother Benji.
completely forgot about that.
Yeah, I
Um,
think one person mentioned their mastery.
Oh, I
I
have
tried
Vex.
to,
If you hit a
and then I realized
creature,
it didn't work.
my next attack does advantage. I
against
never
that
miss.
creature. Yeah.
Yeah, against that creature, which I never hit the same creature twice.
Mhm.
Alright, for those that are
I'm
watching the
just
stream,
not
hope you
gonna be
guys have a good
using
one.
my weapon.
Goodbye.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm the same with you, Spirit. I'm like, yeah,